We're taking over!
Welcome to another exciting edition of the Lost Art of Wrestling. Don't even say it, Bunkle.
Kayfabe.
In crying.
That joke don't work anymore because you have the kid now.
That's true.
In finger paints, then.
No, she can't do anything yet.
She can. She can finger paint. You can
She's
stick
like-
her hand in paint and she'll
Well, yeah, but that's like slavery.
she'll whack stuff.
That's what?
Did you just say? You
Starting isn't mean to go on.
You can't say that.
I believe I just did. Well, it's your own child, so it's like free slavery. It's fine.
Fair enough.
As long as it doesn't start stitching bleeding wallets, it'll be fine.
Hey, we've already been making the joke at work. We're going to get her in. Going to start putting invoices on. Start, processing things already. She's 4 weeks old. But
It's never too early to get a work ethic on,
This is true. So yeah, we are back after doing the incredible WrestleMania 33 review.
Yes.
Yay.
7 hours.
Let's never do that again until next year.
I won't be doing what I did like this next year for WrestleMania.
We'll be doing what we did this year. No doubt.
Oh god. No. You never know, it might be good next year.
No, it won't.
Said no one ever.
Yeah, exactly.
So, this is our Heatwave 98 review, the long-awaited Heatwave 98 review.
Hooray!
We've finally done our homework.
Yep.
Finally.
It took Bunker long enough.
I was ready for like 6 months ago.
I honestly didn't do the whole show last night in a blind panic, honestly. Like I did my whole coursework.
You had a week's notice.
I had fucking 2 months' notice.
Oh. So yeah, as you can tell, we are once again joined by the baddest man on the planet. Signed, sealed, delivered, Billy the Boy Bunkle.
Oh, dude.
Again, audio gold. What you give me?
Hey, as the one who watched this in time, I've got audio
in one
gold.
sitting.
In one sitting, somehow.
You best not let us down.
I won't. Well, yeah, I will.
There's fans in Vietnam counting on you.
It's fine. I've got it. I literally, it's all mapped out. Don't worry about it.
We're opening up to the Asian market, are we now?
They downloaded every episode in one go.
Oh, wow.
So whether that's a server or not, I'm hoping it's just someone in a shack listening to us somewhere going, they're right. Fucking right. Omega Ricardo was good. And of course, the other voice you can probably hear from Rad Live now.
Yeah, rebranded.
Rebranded as Rad Live. It's Darren Truby. No, it's not. It's Paul the Hat Guy Flinders.
I'm going home.
The look of death I just got there.
Oh, how dare you?
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I'm good. Unfortunately, I've left my tag team partner at home, Dr. Dick Fingers. He's currently
tagged out.
He tapped out. He's got a bit of a hand injury at the minute. So, yeah.
He was stuck a finger
Someone gave him a low
Rebecca.
blow. So, a bit bruised at the minute. So.
Right in the finger.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's giving it a bit of a rest at the minute, you know. Don't want to stress him out too much.
But he will return to the pod.
He will return, you know, when he's a little less swollen. You know, bit of ice on it, it'll be fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine, yeah. When you return to have your bollocks firmly clamped and squeezed.
Yeah, it's going to be like the Seth Rollins spot with the breeze block.
Yeah.
Yeah, except it's going to be it's going to be my other head.
And not made of sawdust.
Yeah, not made of sawdust, an actual sort of brick. Yeah, it can't be any. Let's put it this way: it can't be any harder than the. His hands. It can't be any harder than his hands. Let's put it that way.
We live in fear.
Yes.
So anyway, Heatwave 98.
Yay.
The year was 1998. Who was president? Bill
Uh,
Clinton.
Clinton still.
Yeah.
Just. I don't know if it was pumping Monica Lewinsky yet, or had been.
The year was 1998. The Attitude Era was rampant. ECW was a TV show.
ECW was a distant third.
Yeah. ECW was a distant third behind Nitro and Raw.
This is like the most attended pay-per-view, though. And the highest.
It's
rated.
one of the highest, yeah. Because they did a consecutive run of the venue sort of thing until I think they moved it elsewhere. I mean, 2000.
I know it's somewhere in Ohio, if I remember correctly.
It was in Dayton, Ohio, at the Hara Arena,
There you go.
which drew apparently a sellout of 4,400.
That's not a bad draw, considering it's like TNA nowadays can't draw
TNA draws
60
12
people.
at a baseball field,
There you
Yeah.
go.
and they're all the players who turn
Pretty
up.
much.
They're the players who turn up for practice.
Yeah. Oh fuck, we've turned up at the wrong day. Oh, we'll stay anyway.
Jarrett rounding the bases or whatever.
What? Global fast wrestling. Yeah.
So yeah, I started watching the network version.
Because you're an idiot.
Yes, and I'm too lazy to go upstairs and get my DVD until I sat there, heard some of the shitty dubbed over like rock techno music, and went, "Why am I watching this version? I've got the proper music on this one."
He gestures over to the TV screen, which has the actual pay-per-view on as we speak. So
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
yes, but unfortunately, I had to make do with the network because I don't have any actual ECW DVDs. So
I actually have this ECW DVD. Because I'm lucky. And Coxie bought it me.
because he's a good man.
Yeah.
I try. That and no one else in CX was going to touch it because it was either that or go back the day after and it'd probably be gone because some guy went, "Yeah, we'll get that one. Oh, look, TNA as well." It's like, you have no taste, I'll take that one.
Yes.
Elbow to the jaw. So yeah, Heatwave 98.
Right.
How do we start? Well, to begin with, we have obviously.
What was your knowledge of ECW first? We'll probably start with Paul.
I'd seen the odd match here and there. I've seen the odd pay-per-view here and there. I can't say... I'm aware of who the main people were in ECW, like Tommy Dreamer, Taz, Shane Douglas, Sabu. Mm-hmm. The list goes on. As for storylines, things like that, can't say I'm an expert. But I do enjoy...
I don't think anyone is. With
Exactly, this is it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to actual in-ring action, I do enjoy the ECW style, which is what I consider a hybrid of your classic normal style of wrestling like WWE, WCW, but also mixed in with hardcore elements as well. So it was a nice middle ground of like hardcore wrestling and normal
Yeah,
box standard wrestling.
it's a step up from like your backyard hardcore wrestling with the light tube tables and all that stupid shit.
Yeah,
And it's got a bit of the production values that you in the and the storylines like WWE's got. To me, it's kind of like it's like hardcore WCW.
yeah. I mean, the way I would describe ECW in general is the Attitude Era on steroids.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Basically, because there's nothing overly like. So obviously, you have your companies like CZW have stupid stuff like the Tournament of Death matches, which I am partial to every now and again. Don't get me wrong, I get a bit of a bloodlust every now and again, but you wouldn't see that on regular programming.
Yeah,
90s, yeah, because it'd be right if you're going to show this, we're taking you off the air.
Yeah,
But then that sort of thing came out because like the tape traders.
yeah.
But it's like when you had the mass transit incident and stuff like that got around because of tape traders.
Well, yeah.
yeah. Well, that was another story altogether.
Yeah, that's a whole other fucking episode. That the mass transit incident. Fuck's sake.
We'll have to
Do a
do.
New Jack special.
I was going to say we'll have to do the New Jack documentary.
Ooh, that'd be good.
That would be really good.
Not even seen that. So
Have you not?
No.
It's on
Oh,
YouTube.
mate.
Ooh, I'll have to
For
give
the
it a
full
whirl.
documentary's on
Yeah.
YouTube for free.
I'll have to look. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah,
I'll send it
definitely do.
Oh, good man.
Yeah.
Good man.
So we are here in Dayton, Ohio. The year is 1998. Bill Clinton was your president. I've done that bit already, haven't I?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
Well, if you want to jump into the show, Joey Styles opens the show just to tell us that the franchise is going to be on commentary.
Yeah.
Even though he's the champ, he's not
with
wrestling.
with his broken arm.
With his broken arm, yes. And the notes I put is he looks like a low rent Triple H with his paddy cap.
Absolutely.
And Francine looks like a hooker.
Well,
Because she probably is.
sort of, I was going to jump in straight away and say the dark match. We had a dark match, which isn't on the DVD or on the network, which is Balls and Axel defeated the FBI, but there's no announced time, which I'm guessing was knowing them it was about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You got Shane Douglas on commentary, channeling his sort of cross between Trips and HBK.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's sort of like he's the love child, isn't he? Sort of.
And Francine looking like she's come straight out of brothel.
Yes.
But then it is August in Ohio, so it's probably really hot.
Well, to be fair, she's probably the most comfortable person in the building.
yeah.
Because it was fucking hot, wasn't it?
It was.
But I did love the cheap tit joke that was in there. It was blatantly she was there for a punchline. For example, Joey Styles says to Shane Douglas, "You're looking great." Shane says, "You look great yourself." He got a new suit. He went, "Yeah, it's double-breasted, a bit like Francine." And I'm like, part of me was like, they went for the cheapest joke they possibly could have thought to themselves. Is that actually a joke?
Yeah.
I thought women
But then
were
it's
double-breasted.
that your suit doesn't cost $5,000, Joey. Like
Yeah.
these.
Yeah.
It didn't cost $6,000.
Yeah. Show your tits, chant. Francine says her boobs cost $6,000.
Yeah, show your tits, chant.
Classy America.
Yeah,
Classy.
classy rowdy crowd.
They voted in Clinton.
True.
Well,
This is Clinton's America. At least I didn't start the DX band. America!
right.
Singing America the Beautiful, the DX band.
Oh god.
So yes, tonight the Rebels take over.
Whatever that means.
So yeah, we're watching this as we are talking about it as well. The counterculture revolution gets hotter. And it's Heatwave 98 live on pay-per-view. Now, you got your classic ECW intro, don't you? With the music everybody knows now. But yeah, lots of classics. Yeah, obviously at the beginning of it, you get all the classic sort of like moments in ECW history, sort of thing. Classic spots.
Flip-de-doo, bro!
Yeah, the Sabu flip-de-doo.
I wouldn't say they're even like classic spots. It just seems like they're random spots at our matches.
Well, there is that. But it's all the main players, isn't it, was signed to ECW at that time, doing what they do.
Yeah.
There's a few that don't appear as well that night, as well. Like obviously, Pitbull and what have you.
But it's not like that. It's like we're going to show you like the really brutal spots, like Mikey Whitmer getting dropped on his head.
Yes. Yeah, as well as that, it's sort of building up into showing you what it's sort of like a build up before.
But
because obviously just showed us Taz going through the ring and the franchise.
Park.
Yeah, yeah, building up into the main event.
We go straight into the first match, which is just incredible with Nicole Bass, Jason, and Chastity versus Jerry Lynn.
Which is the final of the Summer Series, whatever that was.
Yeah, apparently the winner.
They don't tell you.
It doesn't tell you. All Joey Styles seems to tell you is the winner of the match wins the feud.
Yeah,
so,
basically.
Obviously, just based on that.
Oh, go on.
It's obviously the end of a series, isn't it, of matches? So.
Well, yeah, but it's like when Sheamus and Cesaro had the best of 7.
Yeah, but it didn't matter because it just became a tag team.
Yeah. But then it's like, what do they get from this bragging rights?
Well, this is what I don't understand. If this was a summer series, if this is supposed to be their kind of King of the Ring thing, why are they not getting a title shot?
Exactly.
I've just put they called Jason the sexiest man alive. What the fuck?
He looks like a reject from Flash Gordon.
What the fuck?
It's.
To be fair, they all look like a total mess.
It was the House of Rejects, wasn't it? ECW. It was like.
Well, you've got Credible and you've got Blood shirt, probably from donating.
Yeah.
So donate blood, get a free T-shirt.
Yeah. To be fair, I hate Just Incredible. Why anybody thought this guy was decent, I will never know.
It's that thing of hiding the negatives, accentuating the positives, isn't it? It's why I became champion.
Mm.
I used to watch ECW back in the late 90s when we still had Bravo.
Yeah.
It used to be on TV on Bravo at 11 o'clock at night, and they'd always have a Credible title match, Just Incredible against someone in a title match, and Credible would always go over. And watching it, when I remember when I'm watching it, it was like, Credible's like actually pretty good. And then it gets into WWE, and it's like, oh god, he's actual chicken shit.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much what this match is.
Oh, this match is
Jerry
not
Lynn.
good.
See, I didn't think it was too bad for an opener. To get you
wasn't
wanting
bad
more.
for an opener, but it's just Just Incredible is limited.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. It's more of a spot fest. This match. It's not like it's full of technical prowess and skill. Obviously, you got Jerry Lynn in there, but he may as well be fucking wrestling a mop.
Yeah. Well, no, we have a technical term for it on this podcast. We call him a broom.
To be fair, that is what this match is. It's basically Jerry Lynn dragging Just Incredible to a match that's barely watchable.
Yeah.
I mean, you've
In
got
my
the
personal
entourage.
opinion.
Sorry, mate.
No.
So you've got the entourage there as well to add a bit of variety to the match. I mean, as later on into the match, obviously they do get involved, and it does change things up a little bit, and it does it means you can do more things with different people, but it's very limited.
Well, to me, that was again. It's to hide, it's to hide the limitations that Just Incredible has, because now he has this entourage who can then be involved, and then he wins or by a screw. I think he does anyway.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he wins by a screw.
Sorry, my notes for this match are like 2.5 pages long.
Yeah.
Just for Bunkers to be like, it's a really average match, but I've made loads of notes on it.
I've made loads of notes on every match.
Well, I do love the line that Joey Styles says about, just before the match starts, describing Nicole Bass that they should have called her Russia because she's so much bigger than China. That made me chuckle. I will admit, it really did make me chuckle. But I've also written down, like I said, the entourage was used well to attack Lynn.
Yeah.
Because they were doing the typical heel sort of manager role, distracting the ref, attacking the Jerry Lynn when the ref wasn't looking. He took the load off Just Incredible quite well. It's just like I say, to mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
You know, so it weren't just, I'm going to do this sort of like, you know, he's not, like, obviously, you know, Justin Credible doesn't do a lot in this match. He has his, like, you know, the odd spot here or there, but...
To be fair, pulling back to the Entourage, I do actually have a note here about one point in Nicole Bass, with riling up the crowd, and one guy does the suck it, and she stares at him, and he shrugs his shoulders. I'm assuming she pointed to her massive dick. Well, it just begs to, why would you ask Nicole Bass to suck your dick?
Death wish. It's the only thing I've got. Either that, or he was that intoxicated. I don't know. Maybe confused with Lita. Maybe or miscongeniality. You know, this is before Lita was in ECW, man, wasn't it? This time.
After, actually, I think.
Was
I think
it
she
after?
I think she was in '96.
Oh, okay. Say my knowledge is zip. So.
Around that time, I think she joined, because at one point she was Angelica. I think Angelica, she was called something. So
I have no idea. If I'm brutally honest. But yeah, I thought it was, it was quite a high pace to begin with as well.
Yeah, I put
there was a decent pace to the match. But I think that's more down to Jerry Lynn.
Well, so the opening spot, the opening sequence, Jerry Lynn's in control, and there's a lot of technical stuff, and it's really fast paced, and it's quite that. When Jerry Lynn's controlling it, this match is quite good.
Yeah,
it's the bit where he gets beat down and he gets worked on. That this match slows down a lot to me.
Yeah, I mean that's possibly like, you know, the style that Justin Credible goes for or went for, but yeah, you can tell he's very limited. Which is why obviously he had the massive entourage to help him out.
Yeah,
you know?
Well, it's because Jerry Lynn's known for his technical stuff. Like, you watch his stuff later on with RVD and that. I think in sort of 99, 2000, it's the main event. Some shows, and they have some proper decent matches. Whereas with Credible, he's just credible. Aldo Montoya.
Yeah. But later on, obviously, like I say, the entourage get involved, and you get something that you don't see nowadays. Is like, you know, male on woman, you know. Yeah. Violence. You got a tombstone on Chastity, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Partway through the match, and there you go. We're just watching now. The guys doing the DX to
Nicole Bass, and she's pointing at her dick.
Yeah. But yeah, it was. You could tell while he was doing it, he was shitting himself. You know, it was like, please don't vault this barrier. But yeah, I thought, you know, the one thing it did do right was the way he did the tombstone. I thought he performed the tombstone. Well, you know, I wouldn't say as good as maybe Undertaker, but it was decent. You know, you could tell it looked like it hurt.
Yeah, it
did genuinely look like it hurt. So yeah, I thought, like I say, the finish for it was decent.
The thing is, with this show, I'll cover it after the match after this, because it's something correlation I sort of noticed.
Yeah.
Bunker's looking at me like confused.
No, I'm not confused. I've got loads of stuff written down that I haven't mentioned yet.
Is that later on in the match, or?
Well, I can skip ahead in the match if you want. So however you want to do this thing.
Well, no, it's sort of.
So I've just got some notes from the commentary where Joey Styles calls Nicole Bass a monster, and the franchise says, "Call her what you want. I call her effective." Oh yeah.
You see, do you know what? Chip into that. I think Shane Douglas was fucking brilliant on the mic
Shane
all night.
Douglas is excellent.
He was fucking excellent. And I loved some of the attention to detail that you don't see nowadays. For example, he said at one point, who was it now? I've got it written down. I think it was Just Incredible. Had the pin on Jerry Lynn.
Yeah.
And he noticed how Just Incredible had the pin, and he spread his legs apart.
Talking about leverage
and weight.
I've put that there.
Yeah. And I was like, I really enjoyed that because it adds a legitimacy, and the way like Joe Styles was calling it a sport.
Yeah.
It added a lot of legitimacy to it, and I quite enjoyed that. because it's like little niggles and little bits that you do notice.
You know that thing with Joey Styles though, where he'll be there like just mid matches, like they aren't entertainers, they're wrestlers.
Yeah.
They're not superstars, they're wrestlers.
It's like a blatant shot at WCW and WWF at the time.
Yeah,
you know.
The thing is that's what's they're trying to make them stand, themselves stand out again, aren't they? I mean, we don't sit and watch sports entertainment matches, we watch wrestling matches.
Yeah.
And, if you don't legitimize moves, if you don't sit there and talk about moves, then why do we care that they're doing them?
Yeah. This is it. You want to, you want to believe it's real. I mean, even if you know it's not real, you want to have that that suspension of
disbelief.
Yeah. You want to think it's real, but when I had an argument with somebody about wrestling, saying, you need some legitimacy, like for example, the House of Horrors match that we watched. How can you believe that was real? How?
It was awful.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, and someone's like, well, do you think Walking Dead's real? Like, no. But this is supposed to be derived as from a real sport, and you want some sort of like believability to it. Yeah. I understand it's all fake. It's all well, not fake. I hate the fucking using the word fake for wrestling. It's choreographed. People, there's safer ways to do moves, and obviously the results are known beforehand. But I don't want to think, oh well, I know how this is going to go. Yeah. I want to think, oh, they're not actually whacking each other. I want to think, well, potentially this could be a real sort of like match. Case in point, I know going back to WWE, but the match between Ziggler and Del Rio from years ago, where Ziggler was selling a concussion angle, and it proper looked legit. Like,
I remember that match.
Del Rio was kicking him in the head.
Yeah. It was gross.
It was gross, and it made you wince. And as a wrestling fan, it weren't happening. He weren't actually kicking him in the head square, and proper. Ziggler probably didn't even have a concussion, but the match was that good that you didn't think that, and you legitimately thought that Ziggler did have a concussion, and he really was in these dire straits, and he was in a position where he's not only his title on the line, but his fucking career's on the line. And then you get House of Horrors. It's you want that. You do want that believability. I mean, the way this point here, we're looking at this now. Another point, of attention to detail from like the franchise was when Just Incredible was there and he's doing the sleeper hold on Jerry Lynn, and he's noticing that Jerry Lynn's fighting, kicking, and trying to get out of this hold, and Just Incredible just lying there like that, with his arms lying like that. It's like he's not expending any energy. Yeah. Even though he's not going to get the tap out, he's expending energy from Jerry Lynn, and he's doing nothing.
Yeah,
and it's like, well, he makes it. He knows he's not going to get the tap out, but it's a legitimate tactic, and he's showing that,
explaining why the moves are effective.
Exactly, and it shows it. There's an attention to detail, and it makes it believable.
Yeah, well, the key point to it, like to me from that was, it's taken a rest hold, which normally you think, all right, well, I can go do something else now. I'll have a look at my phone or something, and he's saying, well, no, hang on, he's doing this for this reason. Yeah. He's wearing his opponent down. He's working the neck in this case because Just Incredible hits the tombstone, which affects the neck. And it's saying, look, this is how they're working on each other, they're wearing each other down to set up the finisher, to set this up. And I miss commentary like that. That's the kind of commentary that JBL and fucking Byron Saxton or Booker T and Cody Graves are all supposed to give us. Yeah. And they don't.
There's no excuse for it now, though, because obviously here you got a two-man team and they're doing it absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Modern day tag,
three-man tables.
Three-man team, so you could have your typical play-by-play. Yeah. You could have your typical colour announcer, but you could also have a guy working on analysis, telling you why moves are effective.
Well, you see, that's what I thought. That's what I thought the whole idea was behind putting a three-man team together. Within the three-man teams, at least two of them are former wrestlers.
This is weird. I mean, you've got Corey Graves, and you've got... Well, Corey Graves is a former wrestler as well. NXT who had to retire. But obviously you got...
Booker T, who's supposed to give you the expert analysis.
And you've also obviously on the other one as well. You've got Byron Saxton used to be a wrestler as well. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Byron Saxton used to be a wrestler, and you've got JBL. Now, one of them, surely, say for example, JBL would be perfect as the analysis guy.
Yeah.
He would be perfect.
Yeah. That's the way I'd look at it. You take the two most experienced wrestlers that are commentating, and they should be giving you the analysis. They should be talking you through it. Whereas instead, we just get JBL going, "Look at that Maggle. I have nothing else to say, Maggle. Heels, Maggle." And Booker T and his Fave 5 and his Fave 5 and his Fave 5 and the top of his Fave 5. Useless.
Well, the other thing with JBL is you have that with, what is it? He just goes like, "Oh, I hate this guy."
Yeah, well,
he does that a lot.
Yeah, but no explanations why. I hate him. Why? Because he's a face. Oh, right, okay.
No legitimate reason? No.
Yeah, no.
Just, I'm a heel, he's a face, don't like him.
But that's the kind of crap that Jerry Lawler used to pull. But with Jerry Lawler, you knew he was an idiot, so it was funny. Yeah? But that's what it was. It was, he hates him because of her face. But, you're a heel, I love him. But he doesn't tell you why.
Yeah.
Or, in the odd occasion, it's like, it's Kurt Angle, he's Olympic hero, of course I love him. Even though he's obviously a dorky heel.
But here now we've got the Frankensteiner through a table.
Yeah.
So, which was the first big spot of the night, wasn't it? But I thought it looked good.
Oh, it did look good.
It looked good, but it was a bad night for tables on the left side of the ring, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. It was a really expensive night for tables on the left side of the ring.
I just want to know why they keep setting it back up. Why do they keep putting new ones there? But there's nothing on the table anyway.
There's nothing on the table. You thought, it's a timekeeper's table. Where's his fucking bell?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a fucking table with nothing on it. It's like we're short of budget, so we can only have the bell there at the start of the match and at the end.
Yeah.
They've got the pizzeria route and just have like a sound effect.
Yes. Do you know what? That's going when we're going to stretch to PCW a little bit.
Yeah.
I love that about PCW. I find it very, very quirky. It's like I don't know any other company that's got like I call it the electronic bell. Every other company that I've seen has had like a traditional style bell.
Yeah.
Whereas PCW literally just have to press a button on the mixer or the sound cut board or whatever it is it's meant to be.
Yeah, they'll have it on a CD or something, won't they? Load up or whatever. And...
Yeah. Here comes the low blow to Nick Albass.
Right in the nuts.
Yeah, right in the nuts.
Crowd goes wild.
Nick Albass sells it. Like, I don't even know how to describe that.
Like she's just
it's like Devon level selling.
Yeah, she sells it like she's just been punched by Dr. Dick Fingers.
Oh dear.
Because this is ECW, this is ECW though, and just incredible. You used a chair before to deliver a powerbomb onto a chair to.
But then
Lynn.
She has to distract them while there's interference.
Yeah,
which makes no sense whatsoever. Crowd go wild at this point for the violence to women. Chastity takes a tombstone. Crowd goes wild.
And apparently she's deserved it for months, which would never get said nowadays.
That's true. She's a Jezebel, damn it.
Oh, God.
Not allowed to say that anymore.
Joey Styles may as well bang zoom straight to the fucking moon.
This is the finish.
This is the finish here where it was fucking crazy. It was the top rope tombstone.
Yeah.
And it was a low blow, if you noticed.
A
low blow into a top rope tombstone, which would never happen now.
Yeah, they'd never allow you to do that now, but it is a cool finish. I'll give you that.
But he was either amazing selling or he got fucking spiked.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he genuinely did not move for a good minute, wasn't it?
Yeah, the referee's already checking on him, so I'm assuming he's okay.
I mean, I've seen a neck injury in person, and it's not fun.
No,
really not fun. But it was Lionheart when he got Styles clashed.
Oh right, you were there.
I was in front row.
Shit.
And I saw his neck sort of bend.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not good.
No.
And I remember specifically that night as well, Chris Hero flying past me with a bucket of water, flying past me to get to the bar. Mm-hmm. He knocked some guy's pint over. Some guy was about to start on him. So I ended up grabbing the guy by his throat and said, look, there's something more serious going on in the ring.
Yeah.
So he came flying back with us with a bucket of ice. So, but yeah, it's not fun. I don't like seeing shit like that for that reason.
Yeah.
I've seen someone break their neck in person. But Yeah, the spot was well done.
Yeah.
So yeah, top row, that's incredible. Sailed at the win for 14 minutes, 36 seconds.
Far too long.
That's far too long.
Yeah. This could have been an 8-minute match and it would have been good.
Yeah, they wouldn't have lost anything. I mean, they
No.
could have had 3 or 4 minutes in the ring themselves and then turned it into the clusterfuck it turned into.
Yeah.
But to be fair, for an opening match, it was half decent. I've given each match a score out of 5. And I've given that one 3.5 out of 5. Just because it's a little bit sort of weighted because it was an opening match.
Yeah.
And it did leave you wanting more.
Yeah, I know. I understand where you're coming from. I mean, I haven't given it a star rating. I put very average, but I put very average based on it. I'm not overly keen on clusterfuck finishes, which that was, but the actual finishing maneuver itself was good.
Yeah.
And like you say, it is effective use of an entourage and stuff, as we've said throughout the match. So I'm just a bit. It's not my style. It's not my type of match. I mean, my type of match is the old school, world of sport rules. It's
the
just
technical stuff.
yeah,
around
just
the style.
yeah, proper. It's all about leverage and stuff like that. Probably extending towards the Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit type stuff. But it was all right for an opening match.
It's also the second longest match on the card.
Fuck off.
Now.
By 10 seconds.
No way.
That's the main event is 14:26.
Really?
Yep.
The longest match has got to be RVD Sabu.
The longest match is RVD Sabu, which is, if I can find it.
Oh my god.
2051.
This seemed a lot longer than that.
No way. That's only 20 minutes.
Yep.
20 minutes and 51 seconds. I thought I died.
No.
But we'll go on to that later.
We'll cover that later, as we're currently watching a recap of Lance Storm and Chris Candido as a tag team.
Oh yeah, tag team breakup angle.
Which leads into the next match of Chris Candido versus Lance Storm.
May I add at this point, pre-porn Sunny looked decent. Pre-porn Sunny looked decent. It's a shame now she looks like she had a bike pump shoved up her arse, as well as a giant cock and dirty feet.
Oh, lovely.
Because I have actually seen part of the porn.
I have not.
It is not fun.
I read her Twitter beef about her having sex with Dolph Ziggler for like 9 hours or something, and it was like, ew.
Yeah, it was.
Because she's old enough to be his mum, surely.
I've seen her fully naked with a cock up her arse. It is not fun. She's not nice.
Lovely.
Yeah. You can tell.
I've not seen this.
I've actually heard.
It's weird that I've not.
There's not many people that can get away with doing a fanny fart on a professional porn film, and she does it.
Lovely.
But the funny thing is, as well, I'm not only have I seen part of it, I've actually heard another podcast, Wrestling Soup, actually fucking review it.
I may have to search for this.
It is absolute pure comedy gold. And the same podcast had an interview with James Ellsworth. Just before he got signed with WWE.
Wow.
And he said, can you guess what this is? And they actually had the soundbite of Sonny's queef.
Oh, God.
And they actually asked James Ellsworth if they knew what it was.
Oh, dear.
But yes, she looks a lot better than she did in the porn. Let's just put it this way.
Fair enough.
But she sounds like she smoked 20 Benson before the porn shoot happened.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all.
It's probably not Benson
but let's
either.
just
It's
say,
probably crack.
But let's just say, I watched it out of curiosity and via means. I did not pay for that shit.
Jesus. Well, all I've got written before this match in the build-up is tag team breakup angle. Normally this means mid-card hell for both, and I'm expecting no different. And then I put Candido is jacked the hell up.
He is.
Well, see, I was a bit more brutal. I just thought Candido looking roided to fuck.
He was a little bit roided.
Lance Storm in the red and white because he's Canadian.
Yeah. Patriotism.
To be fair, Lance Storm gets absolute crickets when he comes out.
But he's a fucking great wrestler.
Oh, he's excellent.
He's amazing.
But there is no way that man could sell out an arena.
No, he's bland. He's milquetoast, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's utter milquetoast, but he's silky smooth in the ring. I mean, I've seen him in person, and he's fucking great.
Right.
You know, it's...
I've written down here for Candido, who gets cheers. Why is having Sonny with him a coup? Which they say on commentary. I don't understand.
I too question that.
Yeah, Sonny pre-porn looks great.
Yeah.
You've even got a little bit of underboob if you look carefully enough.
And I've actually noted, wonder how much coke is in her system.
Probably
Same with
quite a bit.
Candido, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
There's probably
Candido
a
as
lot.
well rocking the headgear to cover the apparent ear injury.
Yes, which
Yeah.
they
From
do
the-
talk about a lot.
Which he ripped off. Apparently got ripped off.
Yeah.
Oh, this annoys me as well. It was coming up. A boxing intro for match number 2. Normally saved for the main event. There we go. And then I've got...
It was only. It was
This
only.
is
It
part
only.
of what ECW made ECW different the way that they used to do it sometimes from every match.
Is it Candido they call Mr. No Gimmicks Needed?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I've put, that's why you never made it in this business.
No, because his gimmick was his partner, wasn't it?
Yeah. His gimmick is,
His
look
whole-
at my
his-
cracker.
Yeah. His gimmick was, I'm sticking my dick in Sonny. That was his gimmick.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's like, but then he actually got to do ECW at one point.
Do you know what's sad though at the minute though, and this match when you think about it, you look back is who got the biggest pop in this match?
Sonny.
It was fucking Sonny.
Yeah. Of course it was.
It was a perv pop.
Yeah.
It was a perv pop.
So I've got a bit from Franchise here. Franchise quips. He's in great shape because he wants Lance Storm's ass. Nothing like a homo joke to lower the tone.
Hey.
Is he gonna pound that ass?
I
Yeah.
don't know. Joey just ignores him and starts selling the ear injury.
Probably wise.
Joey's probably sat there going, I could make so many jokes right now.
Don't mention Donald Trump to him though. Fuck. Might lose his job. But yes, the whole reason she's, for me, the whole reason they do this sort of intro is Sonny can get her shit in.
Oh, yeah, of course it
Basically.
is.
Is this not the thing where that Sonny does the whole intro? She's like, my man,
Yeah.
Chris Candido. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, God.
Yes.
The nation of domination.
To be fair, I mean, just to comment on, like, Chris Candido, the guy's ripped to shreds, don't get me wrong, and he seemed, if I remember this match quite correctly, he's quite good in ring. He's just too damn small.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is quite a small fella, to say the least. But he's, like I say, he's built like a brick shit.
Look at that
Oh,
back
yeah.
knee. Look at that back knee as well.
I know.
He is built like a brick shit. I mean, Lance Storm isn't the tallest either, is he?
No, but Lance Storm looks like a normal person.
Yeah, but Lance Storm looks like a giant compared to him.
Yeah. Lance Storm looks in really, really good shape. Chris Candido looks really swollen, like it's steroids.
It's water, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's water.
It's fucking steroids.
Now-
And water retention.
What I put down for this match is it was a much slower pace than the first match. Much slower. That's what I put anyway.
Yeah, I've actually started commenting on the match. There's a bit of a back and forward at the beginning, and Storm gets up around with what's quite a nice heel kick, actually, spinning heel kick, and then drops him in the corner and straight away removes the headgear. So it was pretty much pointless.
Yeah. It was...
And then I've written, laugh my ass off. It looks fine, but apparently that's the plastic surgery. And Joey says, you might see his ear come off live on pay-per-view. I highly doubt it, Joey. I highly doubt it.
So what Joey's trying to tell us is that Chris Candido's built like a Kinder Surprise toy.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
He's just you sort of just breathe wrong and it just falls to bits. But what got me was the lack of selling in this match at times.
Yeah.
Also, lack of selling. I mean, for example, I'll write it down. I've actually put in capital letters, fuck, exclamation mark. Suplex outside by Storm, which leads into a baseball slide, sending Chris Candido into the crowd. Storm springboard plancher into the crowd on Chris Candido. Somehow Chris Candido is not dead and gets a fence in less than 30 seconds later.
Yeah.
So he's taken all of that shit...
Yeah.
At some point, like a big, combination of shite, and he just goes up and punches him in the face. Like, What was the point in the offence?
Yeah.
It's the same sort of argument you get with a fucking Ricochet Will Ospreay shit. You
Yeah.
know, you do all these flip-de-doos. What do they mean? Fuck all, because you do all that shit. It looks high impact, and the guy just gets up and twats you in the face.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
pointless.
No,
It's poor booking at the same time as well, because
it's not properly booking in transitions, is it?
No.
If you're gonna do moves like that, like even this, Candido off the top
Does a
rope,
crossbody,
crossbody to the outside, roll Storm back in, 1 count. What do you mean 1 count?
it's not.
That's supposed to be a high impact maneuver. Look, okay, so he's not only jumped off the top rope and flattened him, he's then thrown him into the ring barricade as well, and roll him in, get 1 count. But your transition needs to be better. You can't allow us time to digest what you've just done. We don't need, him to come straight back.
This is it. Look, it's 1 count
Not
straight
now,
away.
1 count.
It wasn't even a 1.
It's
And
just
rest hold.
straight into a rest hold. I mean, you can tell well, certainly Candido's not got the fucking stamina.
Oh no, it's because he's roided up.
Yeah, he's roided to shit. This is why it's such a slow pace. What I also noticed as well, though, was that there wasn't much of the first and second.
I like that
The
escape
mule
as
kick
well.
was great.
Yeah.
That
Escape
mule
from the
kick was
surfboard,
great.
yeah, it's quite cool.
What I did notice is every fucker in the first 2 matches does fucking tiger bombs.
Oh yeah,
Everybody does tiger bombs.
that's a DCW thing. That
Everybody does tiger bombs.
yeah.
There needs to be more variety. Oh, there's someone sat at that table, look. But
It's miraculously reappeared.
but yeah,
Oh, there you go, running tiger bomb.
straight. Yeah, see what I mean? Tiger bomb.
It's what Joey. The thing is, I think sometimes they might even be power bombs, and Joey Styles just calls them tiger bomb because he wants to.
It sounds different because everyone in WWE or WWF at the time was doing fucking power bombs and finishes and things like that. But still, even so, come up with a different name. If that's going to be a move that everybody does, at least, for example, maybe, the Candido bomb or something like that. Or,
Let's call it something different.
Yeah, let's call it something different. I mean, you got, like I say, there was a lot of good, power moves in this match. Like, for example, here, the stalling suplex.
It's quite impressive.
It is a lot of power, obviously. It was a different kind of match. Obviously, the first match was more high-paced and spotty, whereas this is more like, look, who's the strongest sort of match.
I think it's more like a strong technical style rather than like the other 2 guys in the first match were a bit lighter.
Yeah.
And, so it was a bit faster paced, whereas these guys, because Candido's ready to fuck, you have to book it round him. Everybody knows how good Lance Storm is.
Yeah.
So you have to book it round the limitations that Candido has, and because he's roided up, he's got no stamina, and he ain't going to be quick either, which is why his size is a disadvantage, because he's only tiny, and he has to do power-based wrestling.
This is it. It's not often you see him actually break into more than the walk, is there?
No,
So
there's really not, actually. I don't think I've actually got any notes where he runs.
or goes on the top rope or anything like that, really, apart from maybe the blonde bombshell.
Yeah.
We did that dive before.
Yeah, he did the dive before.
Yeah, but
Net breaking for 2.
straight in up 1, 2. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, it's
I put power slam about to happen by Candido, and all I can hear is Sonny screaming.
yeah. Sonny just basically, she's doing the. She's worse than fucking Melina. She's worse than Melina.
Oh God, that woman. Joey says the same and states he lives with her.
And then what? Shane Douglas goes, he does more than that.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
It's like, at the time, I may have done more than that.
I've actually put, unfortunately, so does the rest of the locker room. Her pimp, her drug dealer, and knowing that, her dog too.
and if you've got enough money, you can too.
I remember it must have been a few years back, whether it was before the porn, after the porn, I don't know. But I read something online where you could pay $100 at like a Comic-Con type thing that she was at to lay in bed with her.
It was before, and you could. It's legit.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
She's basically a glorified prostitute.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah, but it's not even like you got to do anything to her.
No.
You just lie next to her in a bed.
You do.
And the thing is, I know there are people who have paid it.
Absolutely. There'll be fanboys and general pervs who remember the glory days of the 90s.
It's like when I was...
This is the spot I was on about.
Yeah, this is the spot
Just
you're on
for a
about.
note, I literally call that it was the shit your pants suplex by a storm. Candido lands on a pink-shirted bald guy.
Right, so
Yeah.
So here you go. Here, I'm just watching now on the point that I made. He's dead. On the floor
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
He's absolutely dead. Storm will go get him back in the ring now. Candido will come back into the ring, I think. Yeah, he's climbing over now. Now, obviously, he looks a bit worse for wears.
Yeah.
Slap.
Slap.
Into the guard.
And reversal.
And a reversal, yeah. Offense less than 30 seconds after being,
Yeah, less than 30 seconds after taking 2 big moves off the top, really.
It was 4 moves, really.
Yeah.
You got suplex side by Storm, the baseball slide, then, then the springboard. Also, it was 3 moves.
Yeah, 3 moves, and then, reversal chop battle.
It just... And then look...
And Candido's back in control.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. I mean, what's he made of? Fucking granite. You know what I mean? It's terrible booking it was terrible.
That's a prime point where Candido should not be back in control.
And now he sells.
Lance Storm should have then had a run for a couple of minutes of being in control at least. And
lots of near falls.
Yeah.
Do a couple of big moves, so and then a near fall, and then maybe a hope spot.
Yeah.
But he just basically went, no, I'm not selling this shit. You didn't do fuck all to me. It suffered. The match suffered for that. I mean, it took. Again, you're looking at believability.
Yeah.
And there were none, because obviously, you don't expect, if you're watching a boxing match and someone takes a massive right hand.
What the fuck?
He was doing the rufflecopter there and now he's shagging the ring. But I don't get that selling. What is it meant to be? Is it meant to be a spasm, or he's got a fetish for rings?
Fair, if it hurt that much, why does he then immediately get back up?
Well,
to take another move.
This is it. You stay down, don't you? Self-preservation. You stay down and make yourself as small a target as possible. But like I say, it takes all believability out of it. Because, like, for example, if
Tiger Bomb.
Yeah, another Tiger Bomb. Yeah,
for 2.
That was a Tiger Bomb, that one. But like I say, when a boxer takes a massive right hook to the side of the head, you don't expect it just to go, just hit one straight back.
No. I mean, sometimes, they get lucky and they do. But it's
9 times out of 10, it's the reeling.
Wow, that was really shit. Have I put how shit that was in there?
It was a fireman's carry, springboard until Candido's shoulder. He didn't even touch his shoulder. Bailey just basically touched him with his fingertip. It was like the magic bleed attitude adjustment. But that springboard elbow was okay.
Yeah.
But
oversell.
Here comes the
there you go.
now.
Candido's found his gear.
Candido's found
Sonny's fucking coke.
Coke in the
the
face.
coke in the face. He's now swinging blind. He hits the ref.
Super kick.
It's like a shitter version of Tajiri's Mist.
Got porn sign.
Irony.
Prediction.
What is she doing?
So Sonny
fondling.
gropes.
So rather than just low blowing him, she fondles his ass.
Yeah.
Sonny sexually harasses Lance Storm.
Yeah.
Which, if it was like employment
the ref-
nowadays, they'd be all
there
over
you go.
The
Schmaz. Top comes off.
Which she covers her tits up.
Candido goes to schoolboy the ref.
I've literally wrote Schmaz. Ref telling Tammy off. Candido still covered in Class A. Schoolboy on the ref.
Sonny,
Off
I've just
comes
noticed.
Sonny's top.
I've just noticed there though. Sonny's there literally wiping her nose.
Oh, fuck's sake.
She was this and then, but covering her booze with one arm.
Just
wiping her nose
noticed
with the
that,
other.
by the way, the move, the blonde bombshell. Did you see how much Storm's head rattled off the ring?
Yeah, that was kind of gross.
It was not nice.
Yeah.
It was like a proper whiplash.
So, Candido gets the blonde boncho, which is the top rope powerbomb.
Yeah.
Gets the win in 11 minutes, which is actually pretty much the same finish as the last match.
You see, I expected more, too much Schmaz, and we've seen 3 Tiger Bombs in 2 matches. I think this move has lost its appeal.
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, obviously, you're talking about the same finish off the same move. So it was even off the same fucking turnbuckle.
Yeah.
It's...
The thing is, that's 2... Though I we talked about how those matches are 2 different style matches, which they are. This is WCW booking where you just allow you allow the wrestlers to book the match, and they've not spoken to the people beforehand who've been on There's no communication between wrestlers in different matches, so we've done the same finish.
Basically.
So
I mean, what I've put down was I've marked again another mark out of 5, and it was 3 out of 5 for that one. Which I mean, in hindsight, it might have been a bit generous. And I put a slow in places, but some decent spots. Sunny didn't really add to the match. Second match on the card.
She brought in the gear.
I was going to say, other than adding Class A and shout around the ring, losing her top, she didn't really do right. Like, if she'd lost the top and we'd seen boob, then I could have understood her being there. But we didn't even get that.
No, I mean it could have been any fucker. Really.
Yeah, it could have been.
It could have been absolutely anyone.
Yeah.
So Sunday, like I say,
throw it to the parking lot.
Oh, we got the parking lot spot. We got New Jack.
Though, just to pause this, I like how, because we are watching it as well currently in the process. I like how sort of just showed Joey and Shane's there with pen and paper making notes.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty good.
Again, legitimacy. Again, he's taking notes and he's...
I'm sure they even talk about him scouting them as possible opponents that he might have to face in the future. Which, oh my God, why does no one do that? Why do we have all these people come out on commentary and then do nothing?
It's a fucking cracking gimmick when you think about it. You just one day, once, say for example on Raw, and you need, say for example, Apollo Crews is something to fucking do.
Yeah.
You know what? Instead of being this fucking tight span, why can't I be the diligent nerd, wrestling nerd? And he goes and every, you don't have to have him come out to every match. Just one segment, 5-minute segment.
Yeah.
Maybe he has his match. Maybe he wrestles somebody that 1 week it was watching the week before, and you just go to him and say, the segment was the interview will go, right, what have you got his book? Yeah, and he's got all these notes about the match. Yeah, and that's just his gimmick.
Yeah, I mean, I remember years ago there was I think Chris Benoit was the US champ or something, and he was facing Orlando Jordan. It was still part of JBL's little stable while that was going on.
Just the cup of coffee bit.
No. The bit that I'm going on to is all that Orlando Jordan did was study how not to get put in the cripple crossface, because 2 times he'd been tapped out by the cripple crossface. So the match begins. Chris Benoit straight away goes for cripple crossface, and it's reversal after reversal after reversal because he's scouted it.
Yeah.
So he can't get him with the cripple crossface. How much sense does that make?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You've got... Every single wrestler has their own finishing moves. There's loads of tape on these guys. So if I'm facing this guy, why would I not have scouted it?
Exactly, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like you say, legitimizes it as a sport rather than just predetermined.
But nowadays it can be, well, I've been watching your matches on the network.
Yeah.
No, but
there you go. There's
why not though?
in there as well.
Exactly. You plug the network.
You know
why is that a bad thing?
I've for example, you got who's an old WCW guy that could still wrestle. There's only AJ Styles, really, isn't there? Because AJ Styles was in WCW at the very
but like for a very a cup of
very
coffee.
Is those matches on the network? Any of those?
No.
Damn it! I was going to say what we could do is could have had AJ Styles there, and he said, "I've been watching your footage at WCW." Yeah. It's iffy at best. But
AJ like 20 years ago, 18 years ago compared to AJ now,
it's very different.
This is it,
It's like look at it this way: The Rock returns every year. Yeah. Oh, you've not seen The Rock. You've not faced The Rock. You've never stepped into the ring with The Rock. Yeah, but I've watched you for like 20 years. I know every move that you're going to make before you do it. Oh, well, The Rock's different this time. No, The Rock's never different. So why would you not know how to face The Rock?
This is it.
Yeah.
The 3 moves of doom.
Well, yeah, but it's the same thing with John Cena. Yeah. Well, of course I know what John Cena's going to do. He's done the same fireman's carry finisher for the past 20 years.
Yeah.
Of course I know what's coming. This is why I never understood the streak never getting defeated. Oh, and, it's the Undertaker. He's undefeated. He's unbeatable at WrestleMania. It was a great storyline. Don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting on it at all. But say you're Randy Orton and you're the legend killer. Yeah. So you go around and you're killing legends. Well, hang on a minute. Why would you not have scouted the Undertaker?
Yeah.
Why would you not know everything the Undertaker's going to do? He's going to finish me with a tombstone, so maybe I should scout the tombstone.
Yeah.
This is it. I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
This is what makes the character that I just come up with about the studying wrestlers so much more like it should be done.
The thing is,
because it's a basic thing you do in sport, and it's meant to be like you're trying to make it like I call it a faux sport.
Yeah.
And it adds the believability again to it. If someone's like taking notes, like, do you know what? I'm wrestling AJ Styles next week, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make notes on this match that he has this week, and I'm gonna wrestle him next week. Oh, Zandig must really approves of my idea. But yeah, so I'm really appreciative of like things like what I'm seeing here with like Shane Douglas. Like he's there, he's sat making notes. He's not even mentioning anything. Yeah. He's just there with a fucking pen on a piece of paper. For all you know, he could just be doing squiggly white. But it sells it.
Yeah, it's legitimising kayfabe.
Yeah,
he's doing a Jonah Hill in Superman, is drawing dicks.
Yeah, but it could be. But like even then, because going back to your point of the Apollo Crews and the Titus brand, why not build it into the Titus brand? Why wouldn't Titus O'Neil, who's been in this company for 5 years, have scouted other wrestlers? Why would he not have inside knowledge, then be passing it on to Apollo Crews for his matches?
If he wants to grow the Titus brand.
Exactly.
He wants his people in the Titus brand to grow, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So obviously that makes sense. So yeah, I'm 100% with you on that one. Yeah.
Book it.
Get it booked.
So getting back to Heatwave Night,
Yes.
We've got
New Jack.
We got a promo outside it earlier today.
Yeah.
Of New Jack in the parking lot.
We know it's early today because it's fucking sunny.
And he's not talking about the valet with her gear.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's cutting a promo on Jack Victory. Had meant to have like a fans bring the weapons match or something like later on.
I think it was just a weapons match, wasn't it?
Yeah. Supposed to be some kind of weapons
Well, that's
match.
every New Jack match anyway.
Yeah. The Dudleys jump him. The whole locker room empties. It seems New Jack is hurt, apparently. Yeah, this did nothing for anyone. This doesn't further anything to me. It's just we had to get New Jack somewhere on this pay-per-view.
Yeah, it was...
And we didn't have time to book him in a match.
Because we couldn't be asked putting the match on.
Because it would suck.
There's that, yeah. But I'm sure they've done it they do it either down the line or they've done it previously as well before.
Yeah. They do it...
So
I
they
think they'd already done
the
it.
shit in, don't they? But they get the spots in, but they don't get the actual match in, don't they?
Yeah.
So that's for later on in the card.
Yeah, it's supposed to replace the match, basically.
Well, the Dudley boys just fuck them up.
Well, yeah, he's supposed to go one-on-one with this dude, whose name I cannot remember.
Jack Victory.
There you go, Jack Victory. Never heard of him. Mustn't have done anything important. And then the Dudleys, for some reason, jump New Jack. Just cause.
Jack Victory, he just looks like a really shit 1990s golf player. In that outfit,
he does.
Complete with mullet.
Yeah.
But, as I said, Dudley's arrived, Pearl Harbor, New Jack. New Jack takes a sick roll off the car. But then
why is Bubba Dudley in short shorts? What's that
know.
about?
But it's the 90s.
But he's
There we
like
go.
300 pounds.
But then there's all the language is beat apart from a clear audible "fuck you" from Bubba.
Yeah. I was going to just point out they bleeping out all the profanity, but you can just hear Bubba going "fuck you." And they even bleep out Mike Horseman going "motherfucker."
They don't.
Oh, they're on the DVD.
On the network,
we do.
On the DVD, they don't.
But at the same time, on the network as well, just because there's a promo after this, but we'll get into that in a minute, because it's coming up now, and it's the RVD, Sabu, and Alfonso promo.
Oh, fuck
and
that.
RVD actually says the whole fucking show, and that's not fucked around with on the network. It's absolutely fine. He says the whole fucking show on the
fair
network,
enough.
but they bleep out motherfucker in the middle of a match.
Random.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I actually wrote that down as part of my notes for the next match. But I was like, what? It's stupid. Don't get it.
For this promo that's about to happen, all I've put is RVD and Sabu promo, that stupid fucking manager, and then that is it.
Alfonso,
that is all I've put.
I used to like Alfonso. Then I watched this promo.
Yeah.
And it was like fucking nails going down a chalkboard.
Yeah.
The movie is free too. The manager of champions, baby.
He talks like John Barnes on speed. It's crazy. He talks like this. He goes like this. He can't barely understand what he's saying, and every now and again he blows his fucking whistle.
And if you notice, the tag titles look like old IC replicas.
Yeah.
And the TV belt looks like the old Eagle belt.
Yeah.
It's a blatant rip-off.
Absolutely.
Wow. Excellent. RVD not even wearing, like, you know, a shirt that he would sell.
I thought it was a fucking terrible promo.
It is awful. It's awful from all three of them, to be honest.
RVD talks about himself like he's the best thing ever.
It's because he's high as shit.
Well, evidently.
That was his gimmick at the time.
He openly admits it.
Was that his gimmick though? At the whole that moment in time, it was just like the one egotistical bastard.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it does fit in.
That was his gimmick pretty much all the way through ECW, and then they tried to do the same thing with him in WCW. It just didn't work because he couldn't
talk.
Yeah, because he doesn't cut good promos.
Yeah, he was half decent in the ring, but
you're not allowed to be high. That's the difference. I'm in ECW, I'm high as shit, so I'll just say anything, and it'll work because I'm RVD. I'm the whole damn show. And then I'll go to the WWE and shit, I've got a PG and I can't be high. What?
Well, that's why I went to TNA.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but me and him went to TNA and RVD was on the show.
Yeah.
And when he came out, they had his music, which was like, they had the two versions. There was the whole damn show and the whole fucking show.
Yeah.
Like, the entire arena was singing the whole fucking show.
Yeah.
Well, TNA actually had whole fucking show.
No, they did it once.
The audience did.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. We've got the next match now.
Which is Mike Awesome and Tanaka.
Otherwise known for us as the Baywatch match.
Yeah.
But, again, to start with, Mike Awesom's about 6'8", 6'8", somewhere. Looking a bit jacked like Candido.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
You see, I put Mike Awesome to crickets.
To crickets.
He comes out to crickets with his mullet.
Mike Awesome's got a decent theme if you hear the original one.
I've only heard the WWE one.
It pretty much sounds like a siren.
Yeah.
And he's on about sending like broken bones and shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll have to look it up.
But Mike Awesome in at $2.95.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
That's what.
Oh yeah, he's a big dude.
Mike
Awesome is one of them that should have got over, but instead he was a cunt. So
I put in my notes as well that Mike Awesome moves like a fucking cruiserweight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which is crazy.
Well, he weighed it at 295. Masato like a 236.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Tanaka doesn't look that big, but you think he makes.
Tanaka looks like a fucking brick.
Yeah.
He's square. Watch when he comes out now. He is square.
He's square now, but I've seen him recently. He looks more lean. He's more leaner.
Yeah.
Than he was.
See, I've got on here Mike Awesome and his mullet to crickets. Tanaka also to crickets. He's scarred to fuck.
Yeah.
And I've got boxing intro. Awesome gets more crickets, and Tanaka gets a small pop. But by the end of this fucking match,
standing ovation. Standing ovation.
From crickets to stole the fucking show.
Yeah. I mean, it was insane.
I don't know. I don't think I can gush enough about how good this match is. This match is fucking brutal.
Got to build it up and just everyone.
Yeah. Look, he's a brick.
Yeah.
He's just square. There's no shape to him. He's just fucking straight lines.
Yeah.
He looks like a wrestler off WWE 2000, WrestleMania 2000. He's that shape.
Yeah.
You know,
his arms look like too small for his body as well, just because he's so square.
It's insane.
Yeah.
But it's just so brutal, this match. I mean, it's...
So, yeah, they first fought in Japan in 95, and we're here 3 years later. So I need to find those matches.
I've got Joey Styles crowing about Awesome and how he's made Tanaka his bitch until he's won the last two, one in Japan and one in ECW. So, yeah. I don't really know how many matches they had in a row, but it seems Joey Styles was wrong.
I think they only had... Well, they had the two in ECW early on, then they had the rematch at 05, One Night Stand 05.
I was just going based on him mentioning the fact that they had a match in Japan and they had a match in ECW, and Tanaka won them both, but Mike Awesome made him his bitch. Not too sure how that works.
No.
I don't know about making him his bitch, but they seem to have fucking great chemistry.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely
But
amazing chemistry.
I don't even know if it's amazing chemistry. I think it's just Tanaka's willing to take a beating and Mike Awesome is willing to beat you.
Yeah. I mean, look how stiff the kicks are here.
Yeah.
This match was fucking stiff as fuck. And it was an absolute relentless
Mike
Yeah,
Awesome
that's-
showing his ability
Yeah,
already.
that springboard back elbow. Within, the match has been going less than 30 seconds.
And he's,
There's an Irish whip into his springboard off the second rope and you're fucking 6'8" and 295 pounds.
This is
Come
it.
on.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, the pace, the move. Look at the speed of that. The Tanaka coming off the ropes. It was
Yeah.
insane.
Shoulder tackle to Mike Awesome. Mike Awesome shouts, "Get off me, motherfucker!"
Yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously it gets bleeped.
Oh, I love this move.
But, yeah.
Tries to
Overhead.
leapfrog Mike Awesome, gets caught in midair and overhead belly to belly.
It's-
Fuck off.
It's just ridiculous strength.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
I'm
the
sorry.
whole match is just mental. It should not be.
Look at that move! Man,
A
slingshot
springboard-
shoulder
Yeah,
block.
slingshot shoulder.
Oh
And then a
man,
running splash.
Yeah, for 2. This match is less than a minute old, and it's already better than the whole pay-per-view's
yeah,
been.
we've just creamed everywhere twice. We're not going to have enough Kleenex for this match. It's insane. It's brutal.
Over the top with a clothesline.
Yeah, it's mental. Absolutely mental.
Actually-
And here we go. Here comes a
There's
fucking
Oh, yeah.
We've got the suicide dive.
Suicide dive.
from a
and-
6'8".
Yeah.
300
Mike
pound.
Awesome literally lands head first on the concrete.
Yeah. To be fair,
It won't be the first time.
I've got here franchise comments and Tanaka's willing to take punishment. And I put hashtag no shit, it's Mike Awesome.
But it's... do you know what? To begin with this match, I struggled to write notes.
Yeah. 'cause
I
you can't-
struggled because you couldn't keep up with it.
No, it's too... The thing is, it's dead fast-paced, but the transitions work as well. It's not like a back and forth. It's Tanaka's getting his ass beat.
And
Yeah.
I know they both take...
Top rope clothesline by Mike Awesome.
and they
Fuck
take
you.
it off.
Yeah. How the fuck did he do this shit?
But the thing is about this, why one of my major complaints for the last match was they were taking punishment and not selling it.
Yeah.
But these two are legitimately, they could take that shit
Yeah.
and kick out of it.
It
And you
looks
can
realistic,
tell, it looks
though.
real. They look like the way that it's not that they're kicking out after one, it's the fact that they proper hate each other, is why they're kicking out. I mean, that German was
He nearly threw him
ridiculous.
across the ring.
And now look,
German
Tanaka
suplex.
just jumped straight up.
Tanaka no sells.
Yeah,
then
and nearly
goes-
drops Mike Awesome on his head with a power slam.
Yeah, it's sloppy as fuck, but it works because it means that obviously they're not giving a fuck about real technique.
No.
It's a pure hatred of each other that just going to fucking hurt them.
Yeah,
It works.
springboard clothesline, I like
Yeah, but here
that. Tanaka showing himself as quite good here.
Yeah, Tanaka looks amazing. Here comes the Baywatch spot. Where,
Paul's getting ready to sing.
yeah,
Yeah.
I wish I had the music ready, but I don't. But yeah, it's fucking amazing. I mean, here he goes. He goes running up the.
Sprints from one end of the ramp.
Hold on. Wait for it. I'll be ready. I'll be ready.
Oh. I tried to get the Baywatch theme going, and I got an advert. But yeah,
It's fine.
the
It saves us getting copyright.
this is true. But Tanaka basically ran the full length of the ramp, which was a 40-odd feet long ramp, which went straight to the ring and basically twatted Awesome in the face with a chair.
Yeah.
Um,
Top rope missile drop kick for 2.
yeah. But
Funnily enough, though, they did a similar spot in King of the Ring 98, which was, I think, June 98. It was Al Snow and Head against Too Much. And Al Snow walks the entire length of the ramp, or the entranceway, then runs down to the clothesline and Scotty. It's like you just expended all that energy just to do a clothesline.
Tanaka dumped outside.
But like I say, I call it the Baywatch spot because he carries the chair under his arm like it's one of them floats off Baywatch. You know, you just fucking Pamela Anderson running along the beach. But now we have the dueling chair spot now where they basically use the swords they use them like swords. And you just clashing with each other.
To be fair, just before this spot, Franchise is talking about how Tanaka will be able to pin Mike Awesome and about what the leverage that he's going to need because he's such a smaller man. I thought that was another really cool thing.
Yeah, legitimacy again.
Yeah.
Because obviously he's noting that Tanaka's so much smaller in stature.
Yeah. He was
it's
giving
good.
up like £60.
Yeah. And it's not like his height and everything like that, so... But yeah, they use it going in the crowd again.
Yeah,
you
there's
know,
a bit of a botch there. But...
There's a point where I think Joey comments and he's like, Masato Tanaka's like 25 at this point or something daft.
Fucking hell.
Tanaka's still going.
Yeah.
You know, it's ridiculous. He's still going in Japan.
Oh, yeah, I remember this bit.
Is it the axe handle from the top rope?
No, springboard clothesline.
Was it? I thought it was an axe handle. But obviously they've moved the
Here we go. Springboard clothesline. Fuck off!
It was a clothesline.
Into the crowd.
Yeah, which is insane for somebody that's that tall and that heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, people like...
Yeah. Look at the crowd now. The crowd going fucking mental for this match.
And they got crickets to begin with.
Yeah. So,
aren't they also the best types of matches, though, when you expect nothing and you get the best match ever?
Yeah. I say my only issue with that spot there is obviously they moved the barricade, but I understand it's basically just to stop Mike Awesome killing himself on it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But he cleared it easily.
Yeah, yeah, he cleared it easily.
But yeah, but here's a question for you in the middle of this match. Was Mike Awesome the best hybrid wrestler that ever performed?
Not ever, but he's up there.
He's up there. He's Mike Awesome should have got over everywhere. But the problem with Mike Awesome is he doesn't care about you. And I think that's quite clear. In every match I've seen him have, he does not give a flying fuck about his opponent.
No.
He's going to hit you as hard as he can every time.
Yeah, he's stiff as fuck. I mean, look at that. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Alabama Slam.
Yeah.
I do not like seeing that move whenever I see it, because it's just whiplash city.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Mike Awesome with a big splash off the top rope. You fucking giant motherfucker.
And there you go. Massive Awesome splash.
For two.
But like I say...
Weak cover, though. Very weak cover.
Yeah, but again, if I remember correctly, franchise is calling him on it and saying, look, if you'd made a proper attempt to cover him, he would have got the pin. Because he's been lazy, therefore, you're building the kayfabe.
Yeah.
You just, again, it's that legitimizing it. It's a suspending our disbelief type of thing. You're saying, well, if he could have been arsed...
Wait, sick backs in the ready.
Yeah, massive
chair shots.
Yeah.
Masato Tanaka no sells like a champ.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's this point where, like, I'm sure Joey Styles mentions the fighting spirit at some point.
And then it's a DDT.
I don't know, but it's like
finish,
Fuck. That the chair's already fucking broken when he hits him with that.
Well, I did sort of mention on it in my notes. I was like, Tanaka no selling chair shots, fucking brutal. He must have a right bastard of a headache.
Oh god, I bet he's got some fucking Nurofen in the back.
Oh yeah, chance starting.
I've literally put
the crowd's realising this match is pretty good.
Yeah. I've actually put here like he slides underneath and he delivers the third chair shot for 2, and I thought he killed him.
Goes for the awesome bomb, nails it.
You see, again, Mike Awesome does not care about you. He's going to throw you as far as he can and doesn't give a shit how you land.
This is it.
I
mean, the crowd's trying to fuck him up now.
Yeah.
It's insane. But now, obviously, we later on, so we get 2 failed attempts at the Awesome Bomb by Mike Awesome, if I remember correctly. I think we're coming up to that point now, because Awesome's now setting the table up now.
Yeah, I think we've got a top rope unprotected chair shot first.
Yeah. Which is sickening.
Yeah.
I
at least he picked up the non-broken chair.
Yeah, he's given him the nice one. Yeah, another unprotected one. Well, to be fair, that looks softer than the others. But still... It still didn't look pleasant.
No.
Now, I think obviously we're going to get the Awesome Bomb. He's going to attempt to do the Awesome Bomb through the table twice and fails.
Yeah.
Which I believe then Tanaka then counters with just a power bomb.
Yeah, he tries to power bomb him through it himself, and nearly kills him.
And you can see Awesome looks knackered.
Yeah.
Awesome just looks fucked.
But the problem is, just going back to that promo we said before about this RVD Sabu promo, it's like that t-shirt that RVD will never sell. The guy in the front row wearing it.
Yeah.
What?
The Battle Creek shirt. The guy on the
Seriously?
right hand side shown before.
I genuinely didn't think that they could have sold it.
This is sickening, because he lands head first on the concrete floor.
Tanaka with the Awesome Bomb is slightly too short. And yeah, Mike Awesome through the table, head to concrete, just like gross.
my arse.
So gross.
My arse
ECW
puckered a little bit then.
ECW chants. The crowd is going fucking mental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my arse puckered when I saw that. Like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
No way.
Flash forward to 2005 with, I hope he kills himself.
Yeah. That's Joey Styles on commentary in
unfortunately,
2005.
what happened?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
nice.
Joey Styles, take a bow.
Yeah. But then obviously he still fucking kicks out at 2.
Yeah. That's what's sick about this match is this in theory this could be the end to this match, and he kicks out.
Yeah.
He
kicks out at
any
2.
match at any time, and he still kicks out at 2. I mean, this would be in a WWE match now. This would be an end. That would be an ender. That would be a match ender. Yeah. But fuck me sideways.
But if it was WWE, it's like you use the Owen voice.
Yeah.
Of like, I think he's seriously injured.
Oh, yeah. I hate when they do that, though. Oh, yeah. Tanaka setting up his finisher, because he hasn't done that already.
Is it a roaring elbow?
Yeah, it is.
The roaring elbow for another 2 count, I believe.
For another 2, yeah.
Which
Boom.
is sick, by the way. And the second one.
Die!
You see, if he'd hooked the leg, he would have got the pin.
And now it's the...
this is the finish. Yeah. Setting up the 2 chairs for the
Which
finish.
looks brutal.
It
the
does.
tornado DDT onto
Yeah.
2 chairs.
Yeah.
Off the same corner.
Same corner.
The same corner again.
3 matches in a row?
Yeah, 3 matches in a row, turnbuckle spot.
Yeah.
Guy just stood up Battle Creek shirt.
Yeah.
And that's
Gets
it.
The win
And that's the
with
end
the
of
tornado DDT at 11:49.
And I have written, I feel like I need a smoke after that bad boy.
Yeah, that was... I need a new box of Kleenex. It was insane.
It was a ghost. Fruity ghost.
This is ectoplasm.
But yeah, it was everywhere. But yeah, mark out of 5 for that. I've put 4 out of 5. Very hard-hitting but entertaining match. These 2 were masters of the hybrid hardcore / pure wrestling matches. Great wrestling and hardcore spots. These two did kill it every time they were in the ring together.
Yeah.
See, if I'm going to rate it, I'm going to go 5.
Yeah.
It was the best match of the night.
Oh, it's best match of the night, but this, to me, after watching this pay-per-view, this match is why I'd watch this pay-per-view.
Yes.
This match stole the show, and to be honest, like you say, they're always... How neither of these guys made it in WWE, I'll never know. Okay, Tanaka doesn't fit the style. He's too small, he's too broad, he don't fit what they look for. But Mike Awesome, can you imagine if he had a proper push in WWE?
Oh,
if
God.
he was less of a cunt. Yeah.
If he didn't take that
my God.
$750,000 a year contract for WCW to be the, what was it? The
70s guy.
The 70s guy, and then the fat girl chaser, was it?
And then part
Chubby
of Team
chaser.
Canada.
Yeah. Team Canada was not wrong with that. That's a good idea. But he had massive potential, but nobody ever used him.
He had potential to be a main
Quick
event.
replay. Go on, fuck it, why not? Springboard clothesline.
Yeah.
Into the front row.
He did have the potential to be a main eventer.
He has the talent.
He had the physical tools to do it.
All he needed is a mouthpiece.
Watching the Baywatch spot again.
But even he leaps from about 6 or 7 foot away.
Yeah, I know.
And then nails him.
Yeah, that was
This
just
is sick though, but it's slow-mo. Oh, man.
slow-mo. You actually see his head slide against the concrete.
Yeah,
It's just gross.
Yeah, this was the power bomb to the outside through a table from Tanaka onto Awesome, and it was...
To quote like how Jerry the King would be like, that's it, he's dead.
You see, Jerry Lawler couldn't have commented on the match. No.
He just gone through the match going...
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever it was he did. But now we have, like I said, the Taz promo, which I put meh.
I don't think I've even written notes for the Taz promo. I missed it out.
I've literally got the FTW chant with a promo about the only belt that apparently means something.
What, the FTW title?
Yeah.
Which he loses.
Eventually.
Well, he basically declared himself as like the unofficial world champ, and then it's like, oh, it's the FTW belt, the only belt that actually means something. It's like, well, it's a belt that means nothing.
Yeah, because you just made it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's
with his raggy towel.
His raggy towel, which he didn't actually say anything in this, and he just basically said, "I'm going to beat you up." That was basically it.
That's every Taz promo ever.
Yeah.
That is, yeah.
I'm going to punch you in the face.
There's every Taz promo in ECW. It's every Taz promo in WWE. It's I'm a thug. I'm gonna beat you.
I'm Taz. I'm gonna choke you out.
Yeah.
Survive.
The thing is, again, the thing with Taz is good. He was totally misused in WWE. Other than his first night, his debut match was great, and then they just shat on him.
Yeah.
And he was totally misused, totally mishandled.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But in ECW, he's booked like a killer, and he is legitimately feels like he's a killer. Do you know what I mean? Okay, all the promos are the same, but it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, he'll just say, "Oh, you're just another victim." Well, yeah, because 90% of them are, because he always wins.
Yeah,
because that's why we have this match, because he was going to win, and then Bam Bam Bigelow is that big, he put him through the ring to stop himself from losing.
There is that. I mean, with Taz, you get what you get what you're given, don't you?
Yeah.
You pay to see Taz. You pay to see someone get suplexed.
Yeah.
Or choked out.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
There's only one way you can book him. You have to book him as a legitimate killer. He has to be booked like Chris Benoit was booked, essentially.
And now we have a weird Dreamer promo, Dudley's promo.
Which I don't remember.
Well, all I've really noticed for it was lots of weird growling from Big Dick Dudley.
Yeah, lots of growling, but I've put as well in this one, Joe Gartner is a fucking god. He was fucking amazing in this promo. I thought just a cracking promo, as always, from the Dudleys. Even though Bubba is a cunt in real life, he cut up an amazing promo. He always has done, always probably will do. Even Sign Guy Dudley, I like what Sign Guy is doing. Just he's got that message on his shirt, and it's like very subtle, but it's there in your face.
Yeah,
there's some stuff on that I'll cover later on about Sign Guy and stuff. I think you've got full notes on your uncle.
Yes, I do.
For the intro, the intro is I think longer than the fucking match.
Yes, yeah. I have it. I have Joel Gertner's intro word for word written down.
But apparently at high school was the Sign Guy Dudley. Apparently, we did the. I used to do an EFED with a few lads at work at school, and I was originally part of a faction.
Oh right.
Part of it, and I was known as the Sign Guy. And I ended up turning face.
Oh, nice.
On him and turning into my own wrestler called Vertigo.
Oh, right, okay.
Which was pretty cool. Ended up winning on the last ever show that they ever did. I ended up winning the European Championship on it.
Oh, fair enough.
On the EFED, but I originally started off as the Sign Guy, and having matches as the Sign Guy.
Yeah, just to cut him, we had another bit with that promo, Dudley's promo there. Well, I'm sure Bubba's like, tie-dye is our colours, 3D is our move. And it's like, we're coming for you, Dreamer, or something.
Fair enough. Yeah.
That bit, to be fair, but other than that, I thought the actual promo itself.
Well, there's this is like, it's partially a running thing, because it's like the Dudleys and Dreamer and that have like a sort of running feud through 1998, because they have like the match of shown.
Yeah.
It's like a Stairway to Hell match.
Yeah, with the barbed wire and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
So,
yeah. That's a gross match.
But again, it's sort of similar to this car where it's sort of very average until there's about two good matches on that show. So. And now we come to the fucking slog on the card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The longest match as well, clocking at 20 minutes and 51 seconds.
This match, oh god.
It's RVD and Sabu, the ECW World Tag Team Champions, against Hayabusa and Jinsei Shizaki.
Well, I did notice, I don't know if it's the same on the DVD, but on the network, they have like the very stereotypical, borderline racist.
Oh
Japanese
no, they've got their own music.
On this one, they use Hayabusa's music, which sounds like it's also some sort of like Japanese bloody like love drama or something.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. All I put about is crickets on the entrance for the Japs, because nobody knows who they are.
Yeah,
because all them people in that arena don't know who they are. So, kind of unfortunate, really, because they are supposed to be really good.
It's the equivalent over here in PCW of Flood are bringing them somebody from Juggalo Championship Wrestling, basically.
Yeah.
We don't know who the fuck they are.
It's when he brought in, though. Who did he bring in? He brought in that guy. It was a cruiserweight 6-man one time. It was when Dave Rain had to weigh in, and he was too heavy. They bring out some guy looking roided like Candido, and apparently he weighed in as a cruiserweight.
I remember that.
And no one knew who he was until afterward, when someone was like, "Oh, he works for Mega Slam." It's like he's some import they bring in for Mega Slam. It's like no one else knew who he was or anything.
Yeah,
like, I couldn't even tell you the guy's name. Like that's how forgettable he was.
This is it. So it's basically the same as that. I mean, the guy in the white,
Jinsei Shinzaki,
he's
known as Hakushi in WWF,
right?
Around 97-ish.
You see, the thing is, like, I understand what the idea was because
channeling what's he called, Lord Tensai.
Yes,
with his takeaway menu.
Well, you see, what I was going to say is like Joe Styles keeps talking up that this is because challengers are coming from all around the world to take on RVD and Sabu for these titles.
Yeah,
and that's what's supposed to make it legitimate. Is these guys have come from Japan purely to take on these two super champions who are our tag team champions, and it's like, oh yeah, it's a really good idea. If you'd showed us any of their matches and promos, if you'd shown us anything to build this match, but instead you've just gone, here's two Japanese guys. Well, they're really good, by the way.
The whole part of it was like they had a sort of working agreement with FMW, where the ECW guys went over at one point and they had matches, which comes up on the flags up on the Dudley Boys shoot interview they did with High Spots, I think.
Right.
Where apparently they're all sat in a big like locker room or something. Like Atsushi Onita, who's like the king of deathmatch and stuff, the owner of FMW. Right. With a cigar and stuff, like everyone respects him and stuff.
Yeah.
And Sandman said that sat there going, "I got it. I'll Pearl Harbor you, then you come back and jap me." And apparently the entire locker rooms went silent. And then Atsushi was like taking a cigar and like, "Pearl Harbor." It's like shit could have gone wrong. Like people could have died. Like there's like no like Yakuza thingies in Japanese wrestling, so like, anything could have happened with that, and it's like no, luckily it went off without a hitch. But it's like that moment where it's like you could hear a cockroach fart. I told him before, he's like bum all puckered.
Yeah.
Pledge.
Yeah.
It's like you could hear it. You could hear and feel it sucking in air.
Yeah.
It's like that much one whole sheet.
Sort of like get on a plane now and just leave. So just some quickly notes I covered. Hayabusa, a known deathmatch artist in Japan. Yeah. As you can see from the scars, similar to Masato Tanaka. Paralysed after lion assault went wrong.
Whoa.
Yeah. In I think 2000 or 2004. And he was attempting to walk again and wanted to actually have a comeback match, but he passed away last year. Roughly.
That's right, he passed away last year.
So,
right.
And Hakushi is just Hakushi.
Yeah. You see, like I was saying, it's a really good idea, but ECW doesn't have enough budget to make it work. If this was WWE, we would have seen highlight reels of these two guys as to why they should be threatening. They would have had a match against some jobbers and murdered them a week before.
Yeah.
Case in point,
instead,
Josh in Thunder Liger.
Yeah.
When he had that exhibition match in NXT. He showed a lot of his stuff that he did in Japan.
Yeah.
A part of the build-up for it to say, look, this is why this guy's such a big deal.
Yeah.
None of that for this, obviously.
No.
You know, it's just
There's not.
Well, here's the fact. We've got a bit of talk from RVD, but that's about it.
I think Joey Styles at one point mentioned they are the former FMW Brass Knuckles tag champs.
Yeah, but
what does that mean?
Yeah,
because without any previous knowledge of what the whatever that company is, FMW, you know, whatever that is. If you're like me, that don't mean shit. That could be made up.
Yeah.
So you need some sort of maybe a promo package, just a minute long. Say these are these two. This is what they've done, and this is why they're a threat. That's it. Yeah. Just in the middle of their intro. I mean, look how much time they fannied about with at the beginning of this match. You could shave a minute off all the shit that they did. It wouldn't hurt the match.
No, yeah, it wouldn't.
So
I think it'd hinder you more if you're there live. If you're watching it at home like we are or whatever,
Yeah.
we've done, it's like you sort of pick up on it, because like nowadays you've got Wikipedia and stuff, so you can look into this shit more.
yeah.
But then just to jump back into it, this is a clear sign in the front row that says Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I was in that.
Yeah.
There it is. Mortal Kombat.
So yeah, I've written Shane Douglas talking again. He's keeping kayfabe, talking about RVD as a threat to his title and how he's going to scout him tonight. Simple, makes it seem legitimate.
This is it again. He's there to watch RVD.
Yeah.
See what RVD does. Like I say, legitimacy again, all the same.
And, Shane Douglas also at one point says that these two, Hayabusa and Shinzaki, are essentially a mirror team of RVD and Sabu.
Right.
I can see where he's coming from, because fucking Hayabusa just looks like Sabu with a mask on.
Yeah, he does.
So
Well, I think it's the way they sort of look at the same similar styles.
Fucking Alfonso.
I think Shinzaki's a bit more polished than RVD is.
Just a little.
So,
I followed it up with "fuck Alfonso" and his whistle.
Yep,
Yes.
I put that.
It's one of the first things I wrote.
Well, I thought Joey Styles when this match gets started, he goes, "Joey Styles read my mind 19 years ago. I wish Alfonso would swallow that whistle."
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely.
I say I put Sabu does not fit this tag team. And then I've just put Douglas talking about jet lag. And Joey Styles says, hardcore fans will be looking forward to this one.
But there's no hardcore, well, not much hardcore in this match at all.
No.
Apart from the finish.
He essentially just means tape traders.
Yeah, because they'll know who these two guys are.
Yeah.
Basically.
The thing is, this is supposed to be like your big pay-per-view. This is supposed to be like something that, you want the American audience to buy. They're who buy it. The hardcore fans, especially at this time in 1998, is a minority.
Yeah.
And you're trying to sell this to the mainstream, and so why are you then telling me that I'm not going to enjoy it?
Yeah.
I'm the mainstream audience. Oh, you won't like this because you don't know these two guys.
Well,
thanks.
But here's the thing, though. Even if you are a mainstream fan, at some point you don't know who the fuck anyone is because you've just started watching.
Well, yeah.
So the fact that he's saying that, because you're not a hardcore fan, you're not going to enjoy this.
Yeah.
Why? Because
Hakushi sign.
Was it why? Because everyone's been a noob at watching wrestling at some point, whether it's WWF.
For me, this match sort of there's that one thing. It's a gripe out with most companies that do it, where they bring in someone for a title match, and it's like, what have they done to earn this title match? Why have they come in for this title match?
No, I completely agree.
I think when we went to the first Christmas show at PCW, and it was Mikey Whiplash and T-Bone.
Yeah.
I'd never even heard of Mikey Whiplash.
Nobody had
before that.
Yeah.
Apparently he'd been about before. For a few years.
He had been, but he's not been in PCW before. That was his PCW debut, and he's getting a title shot.
Yeah.
Where does that work? How have you earned that in PCW?
At the same time as well, you get other things like, for example, when Red Dragon came.
Yeah.
Which you're not going to get anymore because Bobby Fish has now debuted for NXT. But Red Dragon turned up and got a title shot straight away. But you could legitimise that by saying, well, they were IWGP Tag Team Champions. So why wouldn't they be allowed a shot? So that, in a way, it works swings and roundabouts because there could be a legitimate reason, like, for example, they're a tag team champion somewhere else. But
you'd have to explain that again. I mean, to me, if it's like this is my problem with the indies though, is like when they brought Rene Dupree over. I've mentioned this on podcasts before, and rather than put him against a PCW regular, somebody that I know, they put him against Mike Angelico, was it, or something?
Yeah.
Who I'd never heard of. Never seen before. And I'm like, why am I interested in this match? It has no bearing on the PCW layout.
It was just a pure exhibition match.
Yeah.
Which Flood has been criticised a lot for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for having exhibition matches for the fuck of it.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but I'll be honest with you, I can't really comment on the storyline at this minute in time because the last time I've only been to one show this year. So, I can't really comment on the storylines at the minute, but it's... All I'm going to say is there's a reason why I've only come to one show.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I've not been
one
in
of them.
years.
but yeah,
Honest.
I've put her down for this match. Obviously, RVD Sabu versus Hayabusa and Shinzaki. Very, very slow to get going. A lot of fucking around.
Yeah. Well,
Hell of a lot of fucking around. And it took me completely out of the match.
Yeah. Oh no, it does. I mean, all I've written is RVD and Sabu seem to hate each other, setting up for down the line, maybe.
Well,
because that's obviously what they're doing.
I think that's beforehand.
Oh,
I think.
It seems quite clear that
they don't get on.
They don't get on.
Yeah. So there's one point here where I've got Sabu who doesn't talk with quotations, shown talking to RVD on camera.
Yeah.
And he's shouting at him now. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. If you look at Hayabusa and Sabu, basically Hayabusa is the Japanese Sabu.
Yeah. The tights are so similar. It's literally just a mask that is the difference.
Pretty much. I mean, obviously...
They even have the same freaking belt tie. It is just the mask that's different.
Yeah.
It's obviously almost like a mirror match.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we're talking we're waiting 5 minutes since the start of technically Hayabusa and coming out and what have you. Still yet to see a wrestling hold.
Yeah.
This is standard like Rob Van Dam ECW though.
Yeah. A lot of gesticulating and fucking posing and...
I've literally written, I fucking hate Alfonso. That's how I sum up this bit.
I mean, if we're watching this in mute, this is the way to watch this match. Just for the record. I mean, no disrespect to Joey Styles or Shane Douglas here, but Alfonso is just fucking irritating.
He essentially ruins this match, really.
Yeah.
Finally
we've got some wrestling holds. I mean, Hayabusa gets on top to begin with, and then...
See, I thought this was quite sloppy, like a sloppy opening, really. I don't think it really suits RVD to try and be technical and, doing little technical rest holds and stuff. I don't think it suits his gimmick at all. See, falling over.
Yeah, it's very, very, very sloppy. But it's a weird... I'll put later on, because obviously when Sabu comes in, the pace quickens. It's not very quick paced at this moment in time. It's not... Which is a bit strange considering it's RVD.
Problem with Sabu though is he's just sloppy.
Very sloppy.
Yeah.
And same with Van Dam sometimes, like just them with the technical.
Yeah,
But it's, there's a point here where even Joey Styles chimes in with, I wish Alfonso would swallow that damn whistle.
Yeah. You see, I put something else, Joey happens to mention he's putting over Douglas taking notes, hence why he's not saying much. Because Douglas doesn't really speak in this match. And say, again, fucking
So that was
hell.
fucking terrible.
Yeah. That generates you fucked up chance.
Yeah, it was like a cross... was it like a flying
It was supposed to be like, yeah.
And he just basically just fell into him.
Yeah, it was awful.
So yeah, obviously, I'm wondering if there's like a language barrier here in this match as well.
Yeah.
More than likely.
More than likely, so...
I think it's just bad timing. These two don't wrestle well together. They don't... Or at least they don't seem to in this match. The timing seems off.
Yeah, it's not great. I mean, like I say, it's a bit of it's a fucking weird mix to begin with.
See, nearly landed on his head there. Botch there.
There's lots... It's just...
Japanese arm drag.
It's the pacing and the ring whereabouts is where they were struggling.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially there.
I mean, maybe the Japs come from a different sized ring. And I didn't even think about that at the time. Maybe they're used to a smaller ring or a bigger ring, so that maybe their awareness is off.
I couldn't tell you.
But just a thought.
Shinzaki enters the ring anyway. He's obviously the more the power sort of guy.
Yeah.
I couldn't really find fault in anything he did.
No, I thought he was quite good.
He was really solid. I mean, he was probably the guy that performed the best in the whole match out of anyone in that ring.
Yeah,
I
think he's definitely the most talented worker in the ring.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's... God, I hate this match.
Yeah.
It's just so long-winded and just to go nowhere.
RVD does one move, bows.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Just kicking in the corner. It's
some of the laziest kicks and forearms you'll ever see.
This is it. I mean, like I say, Sabu will enter the ring
Nice
very
Enziguri.
soon.
See, that was a nice Enziguri, but RVD looked like he tripped up.
To me, it looked like it sold. He sold that well. He did sell it well, but that's not my main gripe in this match. It's just pure sloppiness, and they seemingly can't be arsed from like Rob Van Dam.
I get the impression that's just Rob Van Dam.
Yeah.
Really. In his ECW run, is that he just didn't care. Probably because he was high.
More than likely. This was cool though.
Yeah, that's
It was
pretty cool. The prayer
prayer
walk.
walk.
Yeah.
Which he walks like he does like.
It's basically old school.
It's
but,
old school, but he goes round the corner.
yeah, which
So-
is awesome.
It was pretty fucking awesome. Like I said, we get Sabu in the ring very shortly, and the pace quickens. It's like a weird mix
Yeah.
of high, fast
There's
pace.
sort of a bit I've noticed here though with RVD where he's like essentially slapjack attempt reversed, running knee misses,
Yeah.
Yes,
spin kick
misses.
when he comes up,
There you go.
Spin
Spin
kick.
kick.
spin kick
Misses.
misses, catches, leg drop,
Yeah.
tag to Sabu. And
Go.
Sabu looks knackered already.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Sabu, like
like him
you
around the
say,
ring.
the pace does quicken, but it quickens into him then going into a rest hold.
Yeah,
So, quick pin, quick move, rest hold. So it does, it
It's your
speeds
fuck all.
up, but he's not done anything with it. So I'm like, why? Do more.
It's again, it's more sloppy. It's just sloppy. It's
Yeah.
pure sloppy. I don't have a
Sloppy
better,
transitions.
I just don't have a better word for it. Just the whole match is just
There you
sloppy.
go, back to the rest hold.
another rest hold.
So Sabu's been in the ring a total of 40 seconds and done now 3 rest holds.
But it's gonna obviously, the match is typical ECW, and it's gonna go from this, which has been your standard tag match that you would get in any promotion,
Yeah.
to an absolute clusterfuck, and it goes very, very quickly that way.
Yeah. I mean,
Because obviously in ECW, it's not really many rules, is there?
well,
so-
there are no rules.
So
It's supposed to be. The thing is, like, what I don't get is, I understand the psychology is Sabu's supposed to be trying to ground him to stop, kill his momentum. But
if you're gonna do that,
Shinzaki's the bigger guy. So why would you then why would you tag Sabu in to try and ground him that way? You tag Sabu in to quicken the pace to wear him out.
Yeah,
And that's how he'd wear him out. So it's bad. It's I understand the psychology, but it's bad psychology. That's a cool move.
nice drop
that was a
kick.
great back drop kick though. That means
Yeah.
Hayabusa does. He is
for
really
a dive.
slick at times, really slick. Well, he doesn't help with obviously his opponents.
Yeah.
Do
Flip de do, bro. Why'd he do that? No reason.
No reason.
Could have just stepped off. Would have been easier. Would have been less strain on his knee.
Yeah. He did a massive backflip because he jumped onto the middle rope and stopped, and then backflipped back into the ring. Pointless, really.
Yeah.
But it looked
Pointless
impressive.
rest break there for Sabu, squirting water on his head just
Yeah.
cause.
But like I say, it's a very, very stop-start. To be, this first half of the match, very stop-start, and then obviously the craziness fucking kicks in. Notice Sabu works the knee a lot
Yeah.
in this match. Like I say, to keep him grounded. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of the times, obviously, Joey Styles did say and pointed out every time Sabu was in trouble, he goes for the knee.
Yeah, just like that dirty little drop kick to the knee, which I quite like actually.
Yeah, 'cause it tells a story that he's going for that knee and he's
Yeah.
trying to wear that knee out to stop Hayabusa doing all the high flying shit.
Yeah, it's just at the detriment to Sabu he's doing it, which is what gets me.
It's
'cause-
not Sabu, is it?
No.
Sabu's not this.
See, I commented here just essentially Sabu with a really weak looking shin lock.
Yeah. But all of it looks weak. Look how weak that's supposed to be an E-bar. He's sat above his knee.
Yeah. It's just sat.
He's literally sat
But it's-
with his,
His legs straight.
He's working.
yeah.
He's
He's
working
sat
the knee
cupping his calf with his testicles.
and
Yeah.
But Hayabusa sells the knee well as well, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Tell the story of him working the knee.
Yes, I mean, Hayabusa does sell the knee really well, and he sells it pretty much for the rest of the match, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's not Sabu, which is my problem. You know, he's not one for these doing rest holds. He should be one, Sabu back then, he basically was all about bouncing around the ring.
Yeah.
That's all he was, bouncing around the ring and hitting people in the face with chairs. That was what Sabu was. Maybe the odd barbed wire rope match. You know, this isn't Sabu for me. When I picture
There we
Sabu...
go. Camel clutch, flip-de-doo. No reason,
Pointless.
drop kick.
Yeah. Pointless flip. To be honest, if he was going to do that right, why doesn't he run to the other ropes and jump and spring off them?
See, that springboard wasn't
Shinzaki
pointless.
returns the favour, and essentially RVD's face meets middle rope.
Yeah.
See, now this is where it turns into an absolute clusterfuck.
Yeah, because Hayabusa, who was supposed to be selling that knee, is doing spin kicks.
He is now.
Yeah.
But then he'll go back to selling it again later.
I have a problem with selling like that. It does my head in. It's like sell it when you want, rather than you should be selling all the time. Like Seth Rollins in at WrestleMania with Triple H. This fucking selling in that match is shocking. It's absolutely atrocious. Because it's like, oh look, I'm hurt. Oh wait, I can do a Phoenix Splash though. Oh, now I'm hurt. After I've gone for the pin and I was fine. All right, great.
It was, I think, the one with Ryback stood out to me where he injured his ribs and for some reason did a frog splash with taped up ribs.
Yeah.
We've just seen the classic Sabu spot with the chair spring up onto the rope, jump outside.
Yeah, even though he doesn't actually really need to do it.
He doesn't need to do that,
No.
But it's the calling card of Sabu, isn't it? So, but it's one of them. But then I think we see a botch pretty soon where Sabu drops a chair thrown at from Alfonso.
I wouldn't be shocked.
It's one of the typical things as well.
Oh, this is a corkscrew leg drop onto the barricade.
I hate it.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't get.
It looks, to be honest, it looks better in WWE when they're actually sat on that solid structural wall rather than like a barricade where they should just slip down.
Oh look, you've made me fall forward.
Yeah.
Rather than I've actually come face first into the floor. It didn't actually. You've pushed me to basically face the guardrail.
Yeah.
But hey ho.
See, on the DVD version, they couldn't even tell it was taking too long, so they cut a chunk out.
Yeah. I've actually written that in there.
See, I don't know if they did that on the network. I don't think they did.
They just cut a massive portion from when it just had Shinzaki and Sabu in the ring, and now all four are in the ring. I have no idea what the hell happened.
But we're not missing much anyway.
But yeah, we went from having the ECW guys in control to having the Japs in control in a matter of seconds.
See, you've actually when they cut off, that was the bit where they actually did the botch,
right?
Where he dropped the chair. So that is on the network where Alfonso throws in the chair and he drops it.
Yeah.
So that's been cut off the DVD.
Right.
So a little interesting bit of a side note there.
That's really weird. You'd think they cut it off the DVD and not off the network and not the DVD.
You're going to look that up now, aren't you? You're going to go on the network and just look for that in that match when this is done.
I want to see if there's like a website out there or something which tells you the differences on the network version, the DVD version of shows or something.
Yeah.
Like, there must be something somewhere where someone's gone through and checked.
Oh, this is where everybody starts just like doing random moves and no selling stuff.
I just put this is now the clusterfuck part.
It is, yeah. Sabu with Boston Crab, RVD with a leg drop to the back of the head, roll up for 2. Fuck knows how.
So that's where this match should have really ended, I think, at this point. Because you just tell they're all knackered. And it's like...
That was my logical ending to the match. But no, we've got another page worth of shit to go through.
Well, for you have anyway. I've got half a page. But it's not great.
So there we go. Table in the ring. Hayabusa's in the ring. Super kick. Shinzaki just walking around outside. Just noticed the table, but doesn't give a shit. I'm not going to go and stop that. Clusterfuck.
Pearl Harbor.
Yeah. Oh, Shinzaki's trying to get back in the ring. For no reason. Seriously, what the fuck?
What is happening?
Nobody knows.
Shinzaki is perched on the
top rope.
On the top rope. Where sort of over the where in the corner, the same corner the table is, like he's trying to like either going to jump over it or something.
Oh, there you go. Sabu moves the table for him so he can shoulder block him.
Yeah.
Sabu stands up and moves the table so he can jump over it and shoulder block him.
Yeah, because the table's too far out for him to jump over, essentially.
Fucking ridiculous.
So it was not great. I mean...
And it gets a 2.
The chemistry's not there, is it?
No.
It is
Rest hold.
I think that's something for like one of his finishes or something, possibly.
Oh, it looked like a rest hold to me.
And a really brutal looking dragon screw.
Yeah.
The dragon screw was nice.
I fucking hate that move.
No. Oh, RVD's chatting with a fan right now. You can audibly hear it if you watch with sound on.
I don't even know what.
No, Hayabusa tried to climb to the top, somehow fell off.
Gets crotched. Van Terminator.
Yeah. Hayabusa's dead. At least he should be. Shinzaki with a little kick to the back of the knee. Another sick dragon screw. Seriously, what the fuck? Tables broke.
Table, yeah, the legs bust.
Legs bust on the table.
Still use it anyway.
Yeah.
But RVD doesn't sell the knee at any point after that.
No, it's just this match is just a smoz. It's literally like, oh, we can't be arse tagging in and out anymore. Let's just fuck it. Let's just schmoz it.
Yeah, they just half-arsed it.
Yeah. Sabu's still trying to mess with a broken table. Looks like he's busted his finger. What the fuck?
It's not great.
Not great. Oh, here we go. Tries to lay him on the broken table, which collapses. Frog splash onto the table that's fucking flat. Worst frog splash you'll ever see in your life, by the way.
And RVD still kicks out.
This is where the crowd was booing because the table broke as well. It was obviously it's fucked. And the new table comes in, it actually gets cheered.
Yeah. I think there's an Arabian Skull Crusher coming.
Well, there's two tables been put in.
Falcon Arrow from Hayabusa.
Randomly.
Arabian Facebuster.
That's it. Just a fucking schmaz. Van Terminator, whoever it is.
Van Dominator, that one.
I didn't watch enough ECW to care. All I know is he wasn't allowed to do half of them when he came to WWE. Alfonso trying to steady the table because it's fucked.
That's the old table. They brought a new one in.
Yeah, this is where the finish of the match is coming now. Where they do.
Thank God.
It's just shit booking.
Is it? I'm actually looking for obviously the botch so I can show the lads here on the network on my phone.
Here we go. End of the match.
That's it. It'll be a pinfall.
Double leg drop.
Double leg drop. Didn't even look. I wouldn't mind if it had looked really cool, but it wasn't. And I know the crowd's going mental for it, but I'm sorry, that match was just
RVD
appalling.
goes to the pin and then Sabu shoves him off and goes for it himself.
Yeah.
But then, as Shane Douglas at one point says in the commentary at the end of this point, what a battle. To which I replied, no, what a slog.
Absolutely.
I've written, this was too long and disjointed to enjoy. Really did not like this match. Hard to follow and booked to holy hell.
Well, the thing is, this match was 20:51.
Yeah.
The next match is 13:21.
Wow.
Yeah. In fact, the next match that actually has a video package to build it up. Fucking. It just was not necessary.
We had a video package before for Candido Storm.
Yeah, but this I mean. This match is supposed to be one of your main event matches. With two guys in we don't know that you didn't show off to us, and then you drag it out to one of the worst endings because it was 10 minutes too long. This match should have been 10 minutes tops.
Oh, yeah.
With a 3-minute video package before it.
Yeah.
Not a 20-minute match.
Well, I think if you did it nowadays, though, you'd have this whole thing of like, oh, they've been put a challenge out. There'd be a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Of Hayabusa and Shinzaki challenging RVD and Sabu.
Well, that's it. It'd be on Twitter or something.
Yeah.
There was even that for Red Dragon. When, like I say, when Red Dragon came over, they actually had a video package and showed it in Evoke.
Yeah.
In the nightclub they're at, and on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
So that helped. But obviously, it was the only reason because I think they were ROH Tag Team Champions and IWGP Tag Team Champions at the same
junior
time.
tag or something.
Right.
So.
Yeah, but you see again, if you mention ROH to me, I'll be, oh yeah, they must be all right then, because I know ROH is a place for decent indie wrestling. Yeah, good to watch and whatnot. You've not told me anything about these guys. You've not told me where they're from. You told me they've come from Japan. Okay. So's the guy who works down the street.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be any good in a wrestling ring.
This is it.
Give me something.
Yeah, it weren't great.
No.
I'd say 2 out of 5 for this.
You are generous.
2 out of 5. Just
you
because
are
there was a few decent
generous.
spots in it. Other than that, there was nothing.
-5 stars. So now we get the Taz and Bigelow build-up, showing Bigelow put Taz through the ring, which is one of the main points of this match.
Well, it's the whole reason for the match.
Yeah. Well, no, it's sort of that whole thing of like building up, isn't it? Like Taz wants Douglas, but like Douglas is like, well, you got to go for Bigelow first.
Yeah.
Before this match starts, I'm going to make tinkles, if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Right, crack on, lads.
Watch me wire.
It's alright, I'll sell it better than Sabu.
To be fair, this promo package doesn't really show you much either. It's like, Candido was in our group. He's no longer in our group. Bam Bam Bigelow is in our group. He's no longer in our group. He broke Douglas's arm. If Bam Bam Bigelow doesn't take out Taz, he's out of the group too. Yeah, just Taz beats up Shane Douglas a lot. Creates his own belt because, he does. Okay, Bam Bam Bigelow press slamming a referee is not impressive.
While Taz just looks on.
Uh-huh.
Then apparently joins the triple threat.
Yeah.
Because they kicked Candido. No, Candido's there.
No, yeah, he joins
the triple threat, then turns on Douglas later on.
Yeah, in the same show. Because Douglas is that stupid. After all the praise that we've given Douglas, this promo makes him look like a fucking jump. Taz wants to be on my team. No, he doesn't. There you go. So, notes I've written down for the recap. This isn't even before the match. This is a recap. Create the FTW belt because Bam Bam lost the TV title and he hurt Douglas so he couldn't win the world title. Douglas and Bam Bam are in a stable. Taz attacked Douglas numerous times. Bam Bam out for revenge, despite having already beat him. Douglas with an average promo. And then apparently this is a title match.
Thing is, though, there's this point here where they're talking about Douglas is going off on one.
Yeah.
And he clearly says, Bam Bam broke my arm, not Taz. Taz didn't break my arm, Bam Bam did.
He actually did. I'm back, by the way, from Tinkles.
Yeah.
I really should have made Tinkles in the RVD match, but oh well.
Yeah.
Douglas's promo isn't that good. But like I said, that video package makes Douglas look like a bitch.
Yeah.
Because it makes Taz look like a fucking moron as well, because Taz loses the TV title to Bam Bam Bigelow and therefore wants to win it back, but Bigelow loses it, so then he decides, fuck Bam Bam Bigelow, I'm going to go after Douglas. And then Douglas is like...
Bigelow lost it to RVD, because it was meant to be RVD. It was meant to be Bigelow Taz for the TV title, but Bigelow lost it to RVD.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
so he loses the TV title, so now Taz doesn't want to fight Bam Bam, he wants to fight Douglas because Douglas has the world title. But then Douglas says, no, you're not fighting me, you can fight Bam Bam for the right to face me. And then Taz goes, I'll tell you what, I'll join your team. And even though I've attacked you 4 times already, I believe, in this video package, and then I'm going to attack you again later on in the night because fuck you, as if you believe me. How stupid are you? And then Douglas goes, you're still fighting Bam Bam, but Bam Bam broke my arm. Not you. Yeah. Title fight, apparently, for a title that's made up. How's it a title match?
Wow.
Booking.
Bit of a
That's
mess.
how. Booking.
Bit of a mess.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But no. I've also made a note that both are over, and Taz is massively over.
Absolutely massively over.
But also, with this one having the original music, you hear Bigelow coming out to Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah.
And Taz comes out to his own like ECW theme. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's like a blatant rip-off of Kiss War Machine.
Right.
Well, obviously, I had to put it with the WWE Network, where they had the old Taz theme, which was on the One Night Stand in 2005, which was the Survive If I Let You rather than the Heartbeat one.
Oh, right.
I do prefer, if I had to choose one of those two, would be the Survive If I Let You.
Shane just breaking his pen on his own belt.
Yeah. Shouting at Joey Styles. Yeah, I'm surprised by how over Bam Bam Bigelow actually is, because I never thought he did anything anywhere of any real note.
He didn't do anything really in WWF, but it was ECW where he actually got over.
Yeah.
I think, but anyway, he was one of them where he took the check from, he drank the Kool-Aid and took the check from WCW. It was like better money,
Yeah.
but you're gonna look like a bitch.
Yeah.
And he ended up like taking on Sandman and Raven anyway from ECW.
Right.
Like, oh, you did hardcore stuff in ECW. We're gonna bring that here to WCW. You're gonna have the hardcore title.
Yeah. Well.
Do a junkyard brawl.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Now,
I remember William Regal talking about that junkyard brawl. Apparently, he hid in a car for 3/4 of that match.
Was it not because Finlay was kicking the fuck out of someone?
Yeah, absolutely proper, like,
Proper fucking potato in him or something.
Yeah. So he just fucking hid in a car for 45 most of the match.
You see,
Yeah,
Bam Bam
also-
Bigelow, despite being massive, does not look threatening at all.
No. He just looks like someone's got a few felt tips on his head, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Also, this match is listed as a death match.
Yeah, I put lols. I put ECW death match.
Yeah.
Lols. So no DQ falls count anywhere then.
Yeah. I look,
Pretty much.
to be fair, I've written that ECW best match. So ECW match, lol.
I actually did put the word lols as well.
Yeah, I
I'm not joking, Foxy. I actually put lols.
I've written it as well.
Yeah. He has actually written lols, folks. Taz with his orange strap.
Yeah, to be fair, with regards to Taz's entrance, I've actually put I love his entrance. And Joey says he shoot the most miserable SOB I've ever met in my life. He's living his dream of main eventing pay-per-views with his own title, and he is still the most miserable SOB you will ever meet.
He just does come across as a miserable fucker, though, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, absolutely he does. Absolutely he does.
Fear's Goldberg sign.
I am surprised that guy got out alive.
Yeah.
I really am.
Yeah, how he lived, I do not know.
See, I've always liked the way Taz stands in the ring, like, especially during the intros like this, where he just stands arms folded.
Yeah.
Because I think when they were leading up to him and Sabu at Bare Legal, and the lights went on, Sabu came on, and he was literally, I think he threw something at the ring or something, and the lights went off, and he just stood there in the corner, like, not giving a fuck.
I've got a quote from Douglas here. Douglas says he's a franchise, so he's going to call it down the middle. Which I like.
What?
Well, he's the franchise, isn't he?
The ECW franchise.
Yeah.
He's a franchise, but his teammate is...
Just to follow on, Joey Styles quips, a colour commentator that's going to call it down the middle, that's a refreshing change for the wrestling business.
Do See, that's not a kick in the bollocks to Jerry Lawler, is it?
It's a straight up shot at Jerry Lawler. Absolutely brilliant. Oh dear.
But yeah, I thought to begin with, this match had a really, really nice, quick pace to begin with.
Yeah.
Considering who's in the ring. And obviously, Taz, we all know, could work a fairly decent pace. But it's not something I'd associate Bam Bam with.
Well, again, it's like massive weight difference. Like, I mean, Taz, what, 240, 230?
Yeah, something like that.
And Bigelow is nearly 400.
Yeah. Well, they say he is. He doesn't look it,
He
though.
doesn't look 400
This is the thing with Bam Bam Bigelow that I don't get. He doesn't look as big as they say he is.
Yeah.
Like, you look at Mike Awesome and you think, fucking hell, that guy is massive. You look at Bam Bam Bigelow and I don't think he looks that big. Even though he's obviously much heavier.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think he's as heavy as what he's billed.
I made note here.
Oh, yeah.
Brutal
Straight
power
away.
bomb to no cell.
Yeah.
If
No
I'm
cell
seeing
flips him off.
Yeah.
And then a half shoulder.
But that was his character, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Joey Styles with Taz with the Ippon Seoinage. Taz is a second dan in judo.
Yeah.
So that means shit to me. But it would annoy you too, I'd imagine.
Yeah. You see, I thought that was quite impressive. Taz picking him up for a Samoan drop.
Yeah, then stalling it as well.
Yeah, I really did not expect that. Because I know Taz is a strong dude, but I just thought, he ain't going to pick up no Bam Bam Bigelow. You know, he doesn't look like he lifts like John Cena lifts, you know what I mean?
So just, like I say,
I've always
obviously
been a fan of Taz's punches as well.
We have now the crowd spot here off the ramp.
Yes, the Brooklyn boot.
The Brooklyn boot, yeah, which is a Yakuza kick. Or a Mafia kick, depending where you come from. He calls it his Brooklyn boot. Obviously, he leaps at him and then gets caught. And then it starts doing like, they're going around the arena, which I call the Benny Hill spot.
You see, I actually like that he gets caught, because it seems like that's what would legitimately happen.
Yeah.
The much bigger guy would catch you and smash you into the barricade.
Guardrail,
yeah.
But like I say, here, after that point, they start the Benny Hill spot.
Yeah.
Where they're basically just following each other. I don't get that in wrestling. Why do they walk around?
Yeah. Why do they follow each other?
Yeah, why do they follow each other? Wouldn't you just knock fuck out of somebody in one spot? If you've got a decent spot and you're hurting someone, why wouldn't you stay there? Just beat the shit out of them.
Well, that's it. Like, he picks up this chair here, whacks him with a chair, then puts the chair down. I'm sorry, would you not continue to hit him with the chair?
Yeah.
I've put down the chair to headbutt him. My head is harder than steel.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
And now, obviously, they're following each other through the crowd.
Which is always a fucking nightmare to do anyway.
Sometimes it's that thing, though, it should be done where it's like you're trying to get away from the guy.
Yeah.
So you go
I wouldn't mind that, but they're not.
Then where it's done nowadays is like, I'm just going to walk over here. So we have this spot set up.
Yeah.
That we're going to do.
Yeah.
This is it. You know?
I've never... Crowd brawling, there are certain times to do it, and there are certain people who can do it. This is not the time for it. This is supposed to be like a blood feud. You know, they should both be going forward at each other all the time. There's no walking around to somewhere else. It's you go for each other.
Well, this is also the part where Joey Styles chimes in with this arena is also used as a hockey arena.
Yeah.
All right.
What was that relevant for?
Yeah.
No reason.
Just, I know the information and I'm willing to say what it is. Now, obviously, you get the odd pin attempt, don't you, in the, it's at the falls count anyway. Death match.
Yeah.
But then, later on, you get Taz that gets attacked with a fucking guardrail.
Yeah. That's it. I've just got this kind of written down as like a schmoz. And then... Oh, Taz suplexes Bam Bam on the concrete for 2. And Joey calls the ref a bastard.
Yeah. John Finnegan called a poor bastard by Joey, I put.
Yeah. It's always him that gets the poor bastard comment, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, he's got overseen his match, the poor bastard.
But even the refs in ECW had characters, didn't they?
Pretty much. They are.
Yeah.
Occasionally in WWE. If your name was Earl Hebner. But,
only gets 2.
And then I believe this is where we get Benny Hill spot 2. Where they start following each other again around the back of the arena. So I was like, yeah, I've switched off a bit at this point.
Yeah.
It's like, is it actually needed? What did they need to keep doing all this shit? Just get it back
this
to
is
the ring.
that's the suplex to Bam Bam, which I suppose it does look quite cool because it's a bit like an exploder suplex, but
It's on concrete though as well. Isn't
Yeah.
it? That's the thing as well. So, and that couldn't have felt nice. Let's put it that way.
yeah,
I mean, obviously you got to think about your head going down as well. It's gonna hit.
oh yeah, it's gonna hurt. Does it look fucked already?
Well, they've been running around the fucking arena, haven't they?
Yeah.
But doing the Benny Hill spot.
But you see again here, Taz takes a punch and then walks like 60 yards.
This is what I mean.
This is a blood feud. You go right back at him. The whole point of Taz's character is that you go back at him. Falls over, botch.
Yeah, it slipped over, didn't he? That look of it.
Yeah.
But Bigelow's at the brunt of it.
Yeah.
Joey Styles had to play it off like Taz is doing, so it's going for a move.
Yeah.
Or Bigelow's going for a move. He's like, I think Bigelow's at the brunt of that move.
Yeah. The world's shittest armbar here.
Yeah, he did the skull crushing finale before it was a thing. And there's like the world's shittest looking armbar.
Yeah, it really is.
That wasn't
The world's
great.
shittest escape from an armbar as well.
Just an elbow.
I'm
Fuck
sorry,
off.
but if somebody has hold of you, if you have hold of somebody's arm, how the fuck have they just elbowed you?
Well, this is it.
You fucking knob.
Unless you're the Liquid Terminator from Terminator 2, it's not happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Taz grabbing a breather, and Bigelow's fucked off to go and find a chair.
Even
Yeah.
though there's one in front of him.
Yeah.
He's laying on a fucking chair. it's
Slow and not a lot's going
See, at
on.
this point, gets a chair to the back, Bigelow covers and gets two. To which a fan then shouts out, "You fucking piece of shit."
yeah. Pretty much. I mean, it's dragging on now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing the same spots over and over now. It needs
Transmission reversed. Not even sure how he'd managed to
get a chin breaker in.
Yeah. Since he didn't actually jump or sit down or anything.
Yeah,
He just kind of dropped to a knee.
because he's Bam Bam.
Yeah.
But now instead of going for a pinfall or anything like that, apparently he just stops, looks around a bit, and then
Yeah. Oh, fuck it. We'll go back to the ring. That's
Go
where the
back to
next
the
spot
ring.
is. Look, spot over here. Go. Slow.
yeah, it's really slow. This
You see-
part of the match, like I say, it's a snore fest at the minute. This match, it's not great.
No.
It's not good.
No, I mean,
Chair to the back.
Coming off the fucking tag match we just had as well.
Yeah. The last thing you needed was another slow match. Taz is busted open. We are not sure how.
yeah,
Because he wasn't when he went for the Taz mission, and then all I've done is walk to the ring and taken a chair to the back, but he's busted open on his head.
Blade.
Yeah. You see, I don't mind blade jobs, I get it, but why there?
With nothing.
There's not even punch in the head.
He had all the other punishment that he was given to him, but
Exactly.
that one particular punch was enough to cut him open. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not great.
Oh god.
Now we go. So we've got the table in the ring now.
Again, the magical table that just keeps reappearing.
Yeah, the magic timekeeper's keeper's table. You know, this will be
Yeah.
like the fifth table that's been used in
Yes,
one night,
it is.
and we're not even on the main event yet.
I know. We've not even had the Dudleys in their fucking tables yet.
So it's insane.
And they have this quite brutal part. Went for the table face first.
Face
Yeah.
first with the table, then they reset up the same table, obviously because they've used too many tables in the budget in now, in the other corner, because Taz only went through the bottom part of the corner
Yeah.
of the table, so...
To be fair, I don't mind that spot where they whip him through face first through the table because
Yeah.
that makes sense.
It's more brutal than the when they put it up, because the table breaks the fall.
Yeah.
So that is actually not actually breaking anything, it's just, if anything, you're hitting something hard,
Yeah.
as opposed to...
Your face is hitting the table.
Yeah.
That to be fair, that probably is quite painful.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's probably when people are supposed to have noticed when he cut his eye,
Yeah, yeah.
rather than where it was spotted potentially. But it's It's starting to pick up a bit now, obviously, only because of the spots.
Well, to be honest, it's mainly because we're back in the ring.
Mm.
You can actually do stuff in the ring.
This is it.
This suplex is good.
It's a cracking suplex through the what's left of the table.
Which only breaks a little bit of it, but it was still cool.
Yeah, it's just the fact that he did the move on the guy.
Yeah.
You know, it's in itself, because obviously because of the weight he was billed at, it seems like a bigger thing.
Yeah.
And obviously the impact of the table and the crunch of the table makes it sound more painful.
Yeah.
So, yeah, well, it's... do you know what? I'm struggling to recall this. Apart from... Because obviously the thing that sticks out in this match is what happens at the end.
Yeah. I just kind of got, like, Taz kind of struggles to capitalise on that situation, and then Bam Bam Bigelow just takes over again.
I think we're moving up to that spot now.
We are, yeah.
Because we are starting to move towards the apron for no apparent reason. Because Taz is moving there. You know, just beelined it straight over. No, like, what would have made more sense if he was Irish whipped over it or something rather than just crawl under the fucking bottom rope.
Well, this is what I don't get.
It
why would you? Why?
up,
Why would you be Why would you be heading towards the ramp now?
This is it. This screams setup.
Well, it's. I think in the commentary, I think it's Joey or Shane's like, he's a coward. He's going back to the locker room.
Yeah, he's trying to crawl away. Which it looks like he is trying to crawl away, which makes the Taz character look a bitch, which I don't like. Because that's not what Taz is there to do. Taz is supposed to be a killer. He's not supposed to look a bitch.
Now this is where he goes to powerbomb him, isn't it?
Yeah.
He goes, no, it's the gorilla press he goes for, I think.
Oh, is it the gorilla press?
Yeah.
Press?
Yeah, gorilla press.
And it counted into a DDT through the apron, through the ramp. Sorry.
Yep.
Which looks like it's made of cardboard.
Yeah.
It looks terrible. It looks fucking terrible. It's like that foam on the top, isn't it?
Yeah.
It looks like it.
Yeah, and then there's nothing underneath.
I mean, there's ways that you've got to do. There's ways and means that you've got to go about doing stuff like that. It's not quite as bad as was it Ryback in the ambulance match or something, where it was the roof was clearly made of paper and you could see the gap because some kid had crawled on top of it.
It was a door.
Was it a door?
It was literally like the whole thing of like Ryback's like, I'm going to put you through the ambulance and stuff.
Yeah.
Cena. So he does an AA, and you literally see the doors as he hits it. The doors just open, and he drops through it. And then he goes up. As if like it wasn't even there, but you can clearly see like a big line down the middle of this like roof of the ambulance that Ryback has gone through, and it's like, yeah, because that doesn't look fucking stupid.
You know, I've always wanted them ambulances that you can get in and out of when it's tipped on its side.
Yeah.
You know, it looked fucking horrible.
Yeah.
But anyway, we've got a minute here or so of it. You know,
yeah,
the selling the bump.
Yeah.
Bam Bam obviously gets out first.
I've got commentary here. Douglas, oh my god. Joey Styles, what the fuck? Douglas, they're dead. They're dead.
There's one point here. There's a guy on the right hand side near the bottom, sort of around mid area of the camera shot.
Yeah.
Where he's literally just by himself going, ECW! ECW!
Oh, God.
ECW!
Takes one.
Yeah.
But then obviously Taz comes out looking like he's not even been fucking...
Yeah, looking like he's not hurt anymore.
No selling it.
Hold on, we got the best move ever. The running Taz mission.
Yeah.
Instant tap out.
Yeah.
Instant tap out.
He's not even tapping out though.
Well, this is the thing. Shane Douglas mentioned it in the commentary.
Yeah.
He's like, he was reaching for the
Yeah.
ropes.
Douglas calls it a screw job.
Bigelow got screwed.
Yeah. Douglas calls it a screw job. Losing his shit. Calls the ref a piece of crap. Taz cuts a promo and flips off Douglas. End.
So, yeah, he doesn't even tap out, does he? He's reaching for the thing. So it does scream like clusterfuck.
Yeah. Well, I've just put... To be honest, I actually... I like the ending.
The ending's great. I mean, it
good.
saves the match.
I put great ending, saved an average match. Made by Shane Douglas on commentary, losing his shit. And Taz with a short but meaningful call out. Douglas is gone. Because he leaves commentary.
So
launches a monitor off the side.
Yeah.
I've put 3 out of 5 for this match. Because the spots were alright in it. It was very slow to begin with. The ramp spot made Taz look fucking indestructible.
Yeah.
It was quite a lot of agile big man wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it to a point.
Here we
Yeah.
go.
I just thought some of the booking decision was fucking terrible.
Yeah. This is what made this match, though, was the stuff after it. The Douglas losing his shit, Taz cutting a little promo. That's what made this match really good.
Well, I always remember some
The
part.
fucking baddie caps off and everything.
I remember part of the thing though. I always remember like when Bigelow loses. I always remember watching it back, and it's like it must be like a Mandela effect for me or something.
Right.
There's always a bit where I always remember Shane Douglas going no. And it's like I watched it back recently. It's like he doesn't even do no. It must be like,
He doesn't.
it's like the whole like Vader bit like they put in the Blu-ray. So they've done it on DVD, but they're taking it off.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was okay. It was
Yeah.
an alright
So yeah,
match.
Taz gets the win in 13-21.
It was, again, you could have cut 3 minutes of that crowd brawl off that, and that match would have been like a 4-star match.
Yeah, absolutely. They didn't need to do the second Benny Hill spot.
No, they
They
didn't.
climbed up onto the apron and walked straight down the apron.
Yeah,
attacking
yeah.
each other. But instead, they had to go back the way they came.
Yeah.
No, not for me. I mean, they could have done a couple of stage spots even, and it would
Yeah.
have been better. You know, it's one of them, innit? But yeah, 3.3 out of 5. It was okay, passable.
Yeah. We got.
I'd give it a 3.
Now was that considered the main event, or was this now the main event, or just the last match on the card?
I would have said that was supposed to be your main event,
Yeah.
but then this is the last match on the card because everybody knew this would cause a riot.
Yeah, it's the Dudleyville street fight.
Yeah.
And here we go, a recap show, and Beulah get 3D'd.
Yeah, the promo package where the Dudleys broke her neck.
And we're getting obviously the promo package, like you say.
Yeah.
Beulah in the ring and what have you.
Between the handcuffs, screaming. Like the woman who gets like when Chubb gets inaugurated. No!
Styles looking all serious.
Yeah. They made me sick. I'm disgusted.
He's really good at building this match up, though.
He does well.
Good. He does really well. He puts over how bad the Dudleys are.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, how much he wants the Dream and what have you to it. Now, I don't know if it's on the DVD, but the Dudleys come out to no music.
Yeah, same
Yes.
on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joey calls them scumbags.
Absolutely. Was that in normal ECW, like the regular ECW, they came out to no music?
I think they had a theme, possibly. I just don't think they ever really used it. I need to look into that. But it's because most of the DVDs I've got, they have dubbed over fucking shitty dance music.
Right.
So
A bit like the network.
there's very few you could get in the UK where this one where you have the proper themes on it. Because on this one, Sandman, Spike, and Tommy Dreamer come out to enter Sandman.
Oh yeah.
But at the beginning they do for their entrance, but in their exit they try and dub it over. But you can still clearly hear Enter Sandman in the background.
Yeah, the god that is Joel Gartner's just come into the ring. You got Sign Guy
Yeah.
coming to the ring. Now you said you had something to say about Sign Guy.
There's only one bit. It's one of the signs he has later on where it says "Marks for your Bubba."
So I've just got Sign Guy sign says big pay-per-view stars, and Bubba shouts, "I hate each and every one of you in here," which I thought was great.
Yeah, I listen to Cat Off with Bubba hates everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is, I think,
Because you've got the ref with Beulah McGillis Slutty.
there's another sign.
I love the doll.
I think there's another sign like he said. Sign guy had it. It said something like "Real Sunday Night Heat" or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I love the sign as well. Partway through the match that he has, it's was it "Donate for Beulah" or something like that. This is 1-800 broken neck.
Yeah.
It's fucking brilliant. It's so simple though, but it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, Bubba was at a fucking another level in ECW.
He just let him do what he wanted.
Yeah.
But you think that some guys are really good at being unscripted. You know, some guys need scripts.
Yeah.
Like Alberto Del Rio is good when he's scripted. When he doesn't have a script, he's fucking awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do I just think he's fucking awful, full stop?
Oh, I'm not a fan, I'll be honest.
Big Dick there, struggling to get over the top rope as he does that. The big man climb over.
Yeah, despite not being very big. Well, he's not really. He ain't exactly tall, is he?
Look at his hips compared to the top rope. I think he's meant to climb over that.
Yeah.
Not happening. I mean, I'm not being funny.
Each and every one of you fans in this building right now.
Yeah, that is what he says.
Do you know what? Speaking of people getting in the ring, if I ever go to PCW, I get the piss taken out of me if I go to
Because you go under the middle rope.
I have to go under the middle rope.
No, you don't.
I do.
You pussy.
Because my legs are too short.
That's what girls do.
Yeah, my legs are, because I'm a short, so I've got really short legs. I get crotched on the middle rope.
Okay. Fair enough.
I get crotched on the middle rope, so I have to go underneath. Now, I could do the agile thing and slide onto the bottom and roll into it, but I'm not that agile. So I have to do the diva entrance. I'm like, no, I feel awful because it's in front of like 900 people, and I'm fucking squatting down like a diva. And I'm like, great.
That'll be your new name for Last Night Wrestling. You'll be like Paul the Diva.
Paul the Diva hat guy.
Yeah.
The hat girl. But I just love how Sign Guy in the corner there has just got a whole fucking selection of signs. He's just rooting through for the right one.
There we go, Mark for you, Bubba. I think this whole entrance is longer than the bloody match.
Yeah, it is.
But Joel
Gertner is amazing.
Joel Gertner is fucking amazing. Now, I know you've got the whole thing
word for word.
So I'm going to let you rattle that off soon. But I've got one particular quote written down that I enjoyed. When he's introducing himself.
Yeah.
That is fucking amazing. But yeah, it was an amazing. I thought this was an amazing heel promo.
Yeah, it is. It is
an amazing heel promo.
Yeah, I mean, talk about riling up the crowd.
Absolutely.
As well. This is what I mean. You had to put this on last because the crowd would be so incensed.
Well, it's not even the fact that it's attacking the crowd verbally. It's the fact that obviously Tommy Dreamer and Beulah were beloved by the ECW crowd at that time, and the fact that they've obviously got there, like I said, a blow up sex doll as Beulah McGillis Slutty to wind up the crowd like that. You know, it's a two-pronged attack, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's absolutely brilliant. If one thing wasn't going to work, the other will. But thankfully, fucking both work.
Yeah,
it was absolute genius.
It's really well done. Yeah.
This whole fucking segment is absolutely brilliant. I mean, obviously you got this, and it's half of it's unscripted. You can tell it's unscripted.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
The shit Joel Gertner comes out with.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's amazing, and it's probably off the cuff.
Yeah,
and
I hope it is.
Yeah. And then you've got this shit here in WWE at this moment in time, which is fucking horrific.
Oh, yeah, I know.
They're just here just spouting shit, and it's entertaining.
Yeah, here we go, Joel Gertner.
Here comes the god that is, Joel Gertner, on mic. And I was gutted at missing
bingo wings.
Yeah.
You're going to say it now.
Do you want to say it?
Bunkers going to read it word for word. Here we go.
Is it hot in here, or is it just me? Best way to introduce yourself ever. There he goes on to go. Dayton, Ohio, amazing where people live these days. It is I, the man your mother warned you about, the man that makes your panties moist, and the only man that matters, better than a heat wave and harder than a Chinese algebra. The quintessential stud muffin myself. Joel, I always like to leave them sore, and they keep coming back for more. Gertner. For laughing, it's fantastic.
Is it hot in here, or is it just me? Well, well, well. Dayton, Ohio. Amazing where people can live these days. It is I, the man your mother warned you about, the man that makes your panties moist, and the only man that matters, hotter than a heat wave and harder than Chinese algebra, the quintessential stud muffin, myself, Joel. I always leave them sore, yet they keep coming back for more. Gertner.
I think it's later on though when he's doing the introductions for like, all the guys here. And
Wait. You mean he introduces the ref and the blow-up doll?
Yeah.
The trashiest prostitute to enter professional wrestling, our valet and love slave, Beulah McGillisloy.
You got a bit about the 3D though.
Oh, there we go. He says Sangai Dudley has a ruptured rectum.
Yeah.
And Joey shouts, I bet Joel caused that injury himself.
But wasn't it about something about Beulah McGilligan? He 3D'd her that hard she didn't know whether to urinate.
I've got it coming out.
Go on.
He goes on to say, call Sangai the innovator of silence.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
But do you remember though on One Night Stand 2006, Lita tried to make that joke about Tommy Dreamer and it just went dead.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
innovator of silence.
Yeah.
She tried to say it, in the hardcore match, and it went down like a fucking
It was that
lead
time
balloon.
when I think it was the Jerry the King and Michael Cole feud, and it's like, what was it? Michael Cole really seriously is like he's suffered this. He's like got a ruptured artery or whatever. And there's like a like bone fragments in his tibia, and he goes and anal bleeding.
Yeah.
But it's the serious face he makes because he's had a shave as well recently. He looks really weird. It's like anal bleeding.
Yeah.
And even the JBL's like, what? He's like, anal bleeding. Core face.
Yeah. There we go. Is introducing the Dudley boys separately. In his intro above her, he helped drive Beulah's head into the canvas so hard she didn't know whether to urinate, defecate, or ejaculate. He's absolutely fantastic.
The big dick introduced here, who then sorts of sounds like a really womanly scream.
Yeah.
Bit like a Triple H. Yeah!
I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to... just bear with me a second. Because when we finish this, I've got an idea for some...
Devon always trying to get over the cruiserweight for some reason. No idea why. And he just flips off the crowd because they boo him. Yeah, interesting fact about Big Dick Dudley. Apparently he was once walking through Dudleyville and hit a truck. The truck came off worse.
I heard he actually had a tryout with WWE.
Big dick, really?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, apparently he actually had a tryout, but I can only assume he's that bad. Because they would have used a guy with his size.
He's green as goose shit. So.
Of course he is, but, a guy who's built like that is, Vince McMahon's fucking, wet dream. Yeah.
I've got some quotes here, by the way. Joel Gertner's quotes. So it's it's quintessential. Oh, the first one is, my name is Joel. I can't help from hurting her. Gertner. Joel, known your daddy in 50 states, Gertner. Oh, God. Wow. And there's me, Joel, the biggest lady killer in Buffalo since O.J. Simpson, Gertner.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ, it's bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is I, Joel. I'm California dreaming. I leave the girlies screaming because I'm pussy licking demon like vanilla flavoured semen, Gertner.
Jesus Christ.
He's possibly the best manager of all time. Just for his promos. Forget the rest of it.
The other one, the quintessential stud muffer opts to mean stud muffin Just like the Rubik's Cube, the more you play with it, the harder it gets. Joel, point the direction you want my erection, Gertner. Joel, I've busted more nuts than a peanut factory, Gertner. Oh, God. Wow. And then there's me. I'm like milk. I do the bodyguard, the quintessential stub muffin, the man whose wit is more like tongue-in-cheek than a lesbian's orgy. Joel, your girlfriend has me on her speed dial because she likes the way I star 69 her, Gertner.
Oh, there's a point here. We're about to have, like, Sandman and that come out. And Bubba Ray's bent over. With Devon to the side and Big Dick behind him.
Yeah. Yes.
See,
But Big Dick looks ready.
he does.
He does look ready.
I've actually put Enter Sandman starts. Cut to a shot of the Dudleys looking down the ramp. Big Dick looks like he's making his sex face.
that is a bit of a creepy sex face. But then, you notice how freeze framed it. Look how worried Joel Gertner looks.
Yeah. Oh dear me.
That's like a face of sheer panic.
This is the one I remember. It was the last ever pay-per-view on ECW that they ever did.
Oh, right.
And it is I, the man for whom, if it's a crime for my cock to be large, and I'm always guilty as charged. Joel, another pay-per-view here in New York City, with a face on my nuts, even that girl would look pretty. Wait, I really shouldn't have said that. It was kind of shitty. I apologise, I'm just trying to be witty. And I hope they're not offended, because that would be truly a pity. Because I was going to fondle those titties and lick that little clitty Gertner. And that was on the same card that Joey Mercury made his ECW pay-per-view debut.
Jesus.
He's absolute genius. I love the man. I actually love the man. And I'm actually gutted I didn't get to see him when he came to PCW.
Yeah, that's probably the one show I'm gutted I didn't get to see, just for what promo he would have cut.
Exactly.
I wasn't actually bothered about the rest of the card. I just wanted to know what he would say.
Do you know what? I think it'd actually be worth the PCW on demand just for that, just to see it.
For 1 month.
For 1 month. And do you know what? I think that's what we could do one day, is maybe as part of a show idea, a bit of alternative.
Do a show.
Yeah.
I've got a few on DVD. There's a few up there somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah, I see them.
Yeah, do like a fan poll or something.
That sounds good to me.
So all I've done about the match so far is put the Dreamers brought ladders. Sandman is so over. And Joey says, for those of you new to ECW, yes, that is a wrestler smoking, drinking, and carrying a Singapore cane.
Yeah.
Joey talks about how drunk the Sandman is. He's already busted open. He's actually had 4 beers during his entrance.
And then you got Spike Dudley who tries to like imitate, and he's just doing it like in character.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, it looks like he's had it in his eye. Oh, that's kicked in. He's so smacking his head. That really hurts.
Yeah.
Why do you do this?
Cox has just paused it, and he had a face on him saying, "That's not fucking blood. That's Carlsberg Special Brew." Or Buckfast. Yeah, maybe not. But yeah, this was insane, this match. It was Can we call it a match?
Yeah, it's actually a really good match. Well, I thought it was.
For what it was, I mean, it's your classic ECW clusterfuck.
Yes, but it was designed to be a clusterfuck.
Exactly.
The RVD match felt like it wasn't designed to be a clusterfuck.
No, it was meant to be.
This is like...
You know what you were getting.
Yeah. You're supposed to be able to look anywhere in the arena and see something happening.
Yeah.
Basically, no matter what your vantage point is, you can see someone fucking somebody else up.
Yeah.
That's kind of what this match is about.
Yeah, I mean, the 4 guys at the time weren't known for their technical prowess in the ring. It was more they could put on a good match, regardless of what they got to do.
I wouldn't necessarily say it was to put on a good match. It's just that they're fucking psychopaths and they'll just like kill each other.
They like to entertain.
They'll kill each other, and the
Killing each
thing
other.
is to send the crowd home happy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, they're there to make it memorable, aren't they? You know, wow,
yeah.
do you remember seeing, like, you know, the Sandman twat him in the face with the kendo stick? And I just love here, if you watch this guy here, you know, Sandman's got, he stands up, he looks like the guy's there, he's got the sign say, pour beer. And he's just looking there, and you just see the sign just slowly sort of like, it was like a balloon deflating. When Sandman just pours the drink into his own mouth. As you watch here, he's put these guys shaking the sign, and then he just drinks it, and watch the sign just disappear. Watch, he's doing one shot, and you'll go away. Oh, it's still there for now. In the hope he's probably got more beer, but then the sign just
slowly gets put away, it's
put
gone.
away. When he realises, it's just flopped and it's gone. So it's like the most deflated fans. I was hoping to get beer. Oh well. But yeah, they're starting to look like it's going to look like it's beginning of a match now. And you got the three in the ring that are actually going to contest it for the Dudleys, and then obviously you got Spike, Dudley, Sandman, and Tommy Dreamer somewhere. I think he's still on the apron.
How the fuck is a Sandman a wrestler?
That's what
Don't get me wrong. I think he's hilarious and I enjoy the whole thing, but seriously, come on.
There's hope for us yet.
Yeah.
You know, I have to wear glasses, and there's still hope for me yet if Sandman can be a fucking wrestler. It's not even like I can take my glasses off and actually be able to see. I'd be fucking dangerous. Oh, catch me! Where?
Just do a Stan Hansen and just go, I can't see fuck all. Just swing punches wildly into the air and hoping you hit someone.
Yes. The fucking it's not something I'd think I'd want to do anymore. I would think about it for about 0.3 seconds when the PPV Academy opened up, and then I thought, no, don't be fucking stupid.
No.
Yeah, but you're gonna be in Big P Justice.
Big P Justice.
Or
Little P Justice.
Little P Justice. Yeah.
Can you imagine as a tag team? I'd be the Spike Dudley of the team, wouldn't I?
Oh yeah.
Hey, maybe I can get some dungarees and just walk around stomping around the ring like he does. Just cut off dungarees, stomp around the ring. That'd be fucking amazing. Crowd surf on all of the 100 people that are there. The world's shortest crowd surf. But yeah, it looks like we're about to start off anyway.
Finally,
Yeah.
we have Dreamer and Devon to start.
Yeah, and it's instantly a very high pace. As you would expect.
Yeah.
Surprisingly good technical off them both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really good back and forth.
I mean,
Dreamer doesn't get as good. He doesn't have as good a reputation as he should have done for his actual wrestling.
Yeah.
No, he should have been able to get more, but I think it was because he was loyal.
Yeah, well, it was. He was loyal to ECW, and then when he went to the WWE, they had no interest in trying to push him.
No, he was a hardcore wrestler. That's all
Yeah.
he was.
They hadn't watched any of his matches. They weren't interested.
See, I like this here of the pin off the pins to the standoff.
Yeah,
I've always loved that bit.
Yeah. Well, that's. I mean, at the end of the day, what we're there to do? We're there to pin our opponent. You know what I mean? It gets straight to the point.
I just love the way that Devon sells a punch. I mean, he just literally just flies back.
Yeah.
Like his neck's made of rubber. I mean, I've always loved Devon selling, or the overselling, should I say. I mean, fuck's sake, come on.
Yeah. They're flopping around the ring and...
It's like a fish out of water, isn't it?
There's something going on the very far side, which plays like some sort of crowd fight.
Right.
From the look of things, that everyone's looking over to the far left, I'm guessing.
You see, at this point, I was thinking maybe somebody was turning up, but not yet.
Yeah.
But
I thought maybe New Jack is like, they've caught a sight of him walking past or something like that, so they know he's going to interfere or something.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Sign guy with a stolen gimmick victim sign.
So yeah, Spike in now on against
Double tagged in, Spike in.
Well, I think he gets absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, this is kind of... He just gets worked over for a while, if I remember correctly here.
Yeah, but how good was his Spike at selling? That's all he was there for.
Yeah. That's kind of the point of Spike Dudley, is he's too small to matter, so he best sell well.
That's what he does. He takes a good beating.
Reverse Gorilla Press.
We see how much. Did you see how much Spike bounced?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then obviously you got the whole section there. I put down that Spike nearly gets killed with a bubble bomb.
Yeah, but this one could the bubble
Huge
bomb.
Power bomb.
The bubble bomb that he does here is fucking brutal.
Yeah.
But it's sort of, I think it's the ring as well, because the ring's quite like bouncy.
It's springy in it. This fucking bubble bomb is insane.
If you don't have it on mute, it's a sound it makes as well.
Yeah.
But then, as I sort of noted, that Spike is like Enzo Amore now, a fucking ragdoll.
Yeah, he is a ragdoll. That's what he is. It means I think I put somewhere as well. He just gets thrown around like a fucking ragdoll. Yeah, Spike and Bulber is Spike thrown around like a ragdoll.
They're evidently going to lead up to a bloody like Enzo and Cass match.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Enzo's gonna die.
It's gonna be what this is now.
Yeah, it's fun to watch. I can't fucking stand Enzo, but I quite like Cass, so it's one of them, innit? But there's only so far a big gob can get you.
Yeah.
For me, before you get irritating, unless you're funny.
Yeah.
Which Gertner is.
Gertner is. Enzo Amore's just a fucking pain in the backside, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Then I think shortly after this, then a Big Dick comes in and Sandman comes in.
Yeah.
And it just goes fucking insane from there, pretty much. Everything, the action just goes everywhere, and it just turns into a massive, like, just fucking hardcore clusterfuck everywhere. Which is what's written on the tin, isn't it? Yeah. Says, there you go, support Beulah sign. And then on the back it says 1-800 broken neck. He'll turn it around in a second. There you go. 1-800 broken neck. I mean, how easy it is to get a fucking heat.
Yeah,
just doing that.
exactly.
But yeah, and obviously, Spike's still getting killed.
Yeah.
By Bubba. I think Big Dick will come in a minute. I mean, Spike gets some offence in. About one hit. Another powerbomb coming up, I think gets reversed.
Yeah, gets reversed.
Into a fucking Frankenstein.
Be a mist. Bulldog.
Dudley Dog. I know Dudley Dog's off the corner, innit?
Well, it's the acid
drop.
dropping.
They call it the acid drop in ECW, but you can't say that in WWE.
No.
Making off for a timeout from Little Spike.
You paid to see this sign.
Yeah.
And here comes Big Dick.
And here comes Sandman. And that's when Dreamer chucked a fucking pretty much a full can into the crowd. Just fucking went woof and launched it.
The Big Dick is very grunty.
Yeah.
I think that's the idea of him, though, is it being Big Dick Dudley is meant to be like full of testosterone and just so. But yeah, if that's all his character is, like there's no wonder he didn't end up showing up in WWE.
Thing is, though, you meant to have Big Dick as like the big guy for his like the Dudley's team. You was meant to have the Sandman as the big guy for the other team. Like, yeah, he's big because he's fat.
Yeah, because he drinks. He's got a beer belly. He's not muscle.
Sandman nearly breaking his own hand, punching him.
The Sandman just looks like the guy that's just grabbed out the crowd.
Yeah.
He actually just genuinely does. He looks old before his time there as well, if you've noticed. And there the clusterfuck begins. Because there's no way you were going to get a technical masterclass of them two, was there? No. No way.
I would be amazed if they did.
It'd be funny. It'd be so funny. Here comes. That was pretty cool. That little spot there. Obviously, didn't look like it had much impact, but
But Bubba Ray still sold it.
This is it. And you got Dreamer on the chairs with Devon.
I'm going deeper on the ground.
Yes. That Spike's just like pummeling Devon now.
Just brawling everywhere.
Yeah, it's just everywhere. Not in a nice way. It's just all over the shop.
The problem here with this part is though, there's no notable bits until like the side you got here. You got Sandman and Bubba in the ring.
Yeah, there's no like I say, there's nothing noteworthy as per se.
No.
Until ladders start getting introduced, which I don't think is too far into this. I think Sandman gets the ladder in a minute.
Yeah.
And Big Dick and Spike are on the apron for some reason. As far as I'm aware, that's what I've written down anyway.
Well,
I got Frank Steiner.
Oh, busted open.
Sandman goes for the Franken-Sander.
Yeah.
Or, as it's also known, the Heineken Rana.
Heineken Rana. Love it.
Big Dick's busted open. Don't know when that happened.
Blade.
Oh, there we go. Dreamer gets crotched. Because he always gets crotched.
Gets crotched on the leg.
He gets crotched on the... He gets kneed. He gets kneed.
Oh, we've got Spike busted open. No idea how that happened.
That's a Blade. Obvious Blade. Spike's going to commit suicide here.
Yeah. Big splash off the ladder.
And you thought Jeff Hardy was bad.
Yeah. Onto all three Dudley boys.
Yeah. Spike was doing it before fucking Jeff Hardy made it popular.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, that looked brutal.
It did.
It looked fucking brutal.
After Spike Dudley, another druggie is jumped off a ladder on the PPV.
Sandman swanton to the ladder.
Yeah.
Proper twats the back of his head.
Yeah,
Devon's selling. What the...
Devon. So what's his
Oh my god.
He's in so much pain, he's running on his knees into the turnbuckle and can't tell where he's going.
Yeah.
He's still selling it. He's hanging himself on the middle rope. He's just brilliant.
Oh dear.
He's just about getting back to his feet now, slowly. Now look at the difference in selling here. Now we've got Tommy Dreamer underneath. He gets squashed by Bubba underneath this ladder now. With a senton. And what? He just convulses.
To be fair, that looks like a fucking horrible bump for Bubba Ray. Takes it right on his fucking hip.
Yeah. Dreamer's not selling it anything like
No, he's not.
Well, as I sort of noted, Devon in with Sandman, sentinel ladder, Bubba returns favour on Dreamer.
Yeah.
Then we have a low blow, followed by the acid drop.
Yeah.
Which looked great, by the way. On the ladder. Or just
No,
off the ladder.
misses.
Yeah.
It's the way Bubba sort of launches himself, though.
Yeah. Just because he knows he can, almost like throw his momentum with Spike.
Yeah. I've just knocked the mic over, so...
Side slam on the ladder.
Oh, but yeah, that looks fucking brutal.
Yeah. Everybody is bleeding. Gushing blood everywhere. It's just gross.
It's just...
Yeah. Not overly sure what fuck busted Devon open, but it was
Maybe
definitely
that
a
ladder,
blade.
the selling.
Yeah, the selling. It was the
turnbuckle.
turnbuckle.
Oh, here we go. Multiple tree of woes now.
Oh, yeah.
We're all forming. Is it Sangai or the ref that gets involved in it?
The ref gets involved on, I think, he does it on Joel.
Yeah.
Because Sangai gets figure 4 there in a moment.
Oh, of course, yeah. It's Joel Gertner that takes a bump, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's because they set it up earlier on when I think Bubba's giving the ref shit. So it's like, oh yeah, you got to pay back now.
Yeah, it was a regular thing in ECW. The refs get involved though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking Sangai coming with a crutch. But here comes Dreamer now with the
Dreamer with his technical prowess of a figure 4.
Yeah.
And just gets twatted in the head by Jeff Jones.
You keep stamping on Dreamer now, and it's Bueller McGillis introduced into the match. He gets
Driver.
It's Kenny Omega all over again. That's possibly the safest power drive I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Which was nice. Now Joel Gertner goes into his Tree of Woad. But the ref as well.
The ref's fucking helping.
Yeah, the ref's helping.
It's the fact like Big Dick's been in the corner now for about 3 or 4 minutes and hasn't even bothered to try and get himself out.
No. We've got chairs as well.
4-way drop kicks.
It looks fucking amazing. Even the ref's one looks great.
I was going to say, the ref looks like a proper
Devon
stiff
selling. Which is literally pulling himself up and down like a mental patient.
Yeah, I think this is towards the end of the match now, isn't it?
I think so. Dreamer Driver.
It's coming up on it. You've got the Dreamer Driver, which is never even seen anymore.
Nope.
But it's soon followed up by Big Dick with total penetration.
Yeah.
I've got it. Joey takes another shot at the WWE and WCW, saying that move will never be on Monday Night Wrestling.
There's total penetration coming now, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, sit out powerbomb.
But the thing is, though, he takes the impact himself. He just sits on the fucking ladder and Tommy gets none of it. This is brutal. Through the table.
Yeah.
Right.
Through the table to the outside.
Cane shots, which sounds sickening when we have it on.
Yeah.
Protected chair shot.
Chair shot practically broken off on Sandman from Bubba.
I think this is actually the end of the match.
Yeah, it is.
It's coming up now, is it?
Goes to the splash and misses.
Yep.
Yeah. Onto the ladder. And then it's
Dreamer
like a
DDT.
onto the ladder. And that's the end of it. And I finished. I have to say, what I wrote down for that was an absolute clusterfuck of awesome.
Yeah.
It was absolutely amazing. But then it's not over
this
yet.
end happens,
It's
which
not over
comes
yet.
out of nowhere, and
Yeah, Jack Victory
yeah,
comes out of nowhere with a guitar and just blasts him.
fuck knows why.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jack Victory with a guitar shot. New Jack chance.
New Jack's coming. So, you know,
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Guess what? His music hits.
It's like we could just sign off now, but oh wait.
Yeah.
Gunshot. Natural Born Killers. It's New Jack.
Yeah.
See, we don't get that on the network. It's some generic crap. It goes,
there you go.
All the way through, constantly.
Oh dear. Throwing weapons at the ring.
Here we go.
Cause...
He's got a fucking is it a spade in there and an oar.
It's whatever he can grab it, isn't it? He throws a fucking trolley in and it hits Dreamer.
Yeah. I've
The
literally
stop sign sounds amazing when it connects.
I've literally written the faces run off the heels. Awesome music.
But I just put basically the Dudleys get completely taken out and Jack Victory nailed with another guitar. It's absolutely brutal, the guitar shot from New Jack.
Trolley shot.
Trolley use. So the
Stop
Dudleys
sign.
just get smashed out of the ring.
Yeah.
I've literally put faces cleaning house with weapons. Jack Victory in a man that takes a golf club to the nuts.
Yes, he does, doesn't he? Who wields it? Oh, it's New Jack.
I'd say all this is like overkill. Though, innit?
It is.
What do you think about it? Why is New Jack come out and why is he interrupting what should be a victory celebration?
Well, this is
But
what I
it's in his
mean.
gear as well.
Yeah.
It's like New Jack tunes up the band.
Yeah.
Guitar shot.
It's fucking brutal.
Candido's
shot.
gear everywhere.
Yeah.
And Spike Dudley's off his tits.
Yeah.
Sonny's wondering what the fuck's gone on.
And it's like,
Where's my gear gone?
thin.
But what I don't get.
Dive.
Then we get the random ladders in for no apparent reason.
Yeah, so they can stand up and celebrate, innit?
So they can pose.
Yeah.
But what I don't get about that is obviously it was all done to make the crowd go home happy, wasn't it? But
Yeah.
booking standpoint, it doesn't make sense.
No.
Because
at the end of the day, the crowd was happy anyway.
Yeah.
So why the fuck do we need New Jack now? Why do we need Jack Victory interrupting this? Why not save that for the next pay-per-view?
well, obviously you can carry on the feud then, couldn't you? Because
Yeah.
it basically means that the faces have won the battle, but obviously the heels have won. Keep winning the war.
Spike Dudley doesn't get to climb a ladder, but New Jack does.
Well,
Why? He wasn't in this match. Why?
Because booking.
yeah, because of
And Spike Dudley's off his tits on cocaine anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
that's why he's running
true.
around the ring like he is.
Yeah, I
now.
wouldn't be shocked.
But yeah, what I did put for that 4 out of 5. Not a classic wrestling match, but it wasn't meant to be. Very enjoyable hardcore match. Great work throughout.
Yeah, I thought it was fine.
So yeah, absolutely fine.
The promo at the beginning is the best bit
Absolutely.
by a country
That's-
mile. But
That's where you get your money's worth.
Yeah.
That promo alone.
I don't. The ending was fine. It was a bit like, oh really? That's it?
Well, the thing
You know,
is, that
the
when,
DDT.
when they did a Matter of Respect 98, the match finished with a DDT.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It's just kind of like you've done all these big moves on ladders. Everybody's busted open. It's just DDT.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah.
But I mean, they've had all
Thin.
sorts of huge matches, huge moves in that match, and to finish it off with your box and DDT onto a ladder,
Yeah.
which is a box.
It wasn't even on the ladder, really, was it? I'd rather they finished it with the Dreamer Driver.
Yeah.
Got a chair out, Dreamer Driver, onto the chair, thin.
Yeah.
Better finisher. Better looking finish.
But even better than that, if they wanted to include the ladder, just put the chair on top of the ladder,
Yeah.
and then just do the Dreamer Driver.
Yeah.
And funny enough, because of the chair being there, it gives Bubba a little bit more protection, doesn't it, as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's how you close the show.
Yeah.
Overall, I've put as a total score out of 5,
Yeah.
3.5 out of 5 for the whole show.
For the show.
For the whole show. I mean,
Yeah, I can't give it much better than
as
that.
a great intro to ECW if you've not seen ECW before. Had everything, good wrestling and a great hardcore action. No crap matches per se, and a great historic moment as well with obviously the ramp spot.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it gives you you see the majority of the mainstays, I think, with it. You have Just Incredible, you got Jerry Lynn, you got Lance Storm, you got RVD, you got Sabu,
Yeah.
you got Sandman, Dreamer, Spike, Dudleys.
The only people
Right.
like you're missing is someone like Raven and seeing
Yeah.
Shane
Yeah.
Douglas in action.
Yeah.
Who else are you missing?
But you have to for that you have to go back to like 96, 97, really,
Yeah.
for that sort of thing.
It was a good advert for what ECW is. Is it a perfect pay-per-view? No.
Not by a long way.
Is it a good pay-per-view to introduce somebody to ECW style of wrestling? Yes. Would I recommend it to people? Yeah,
I have done.
yeah. And if you're not interested in watching the whole pay-per-view, watch Mike Awesome Masato Tanaka from this
Absolutely.
pay-per-view, and then watch the rematches
Absolutely.
because that is one of the best hardcore matches ever.
Yeah.
But then,
to be
obviously,
honest.
if you're into your promos, obviously you need to see at least
Oh, yeah.
the first 10 minutes of the last match on the card. Which
Yeah.
is the Dudleys.
Yeah.
You
Just
know?
watch Joel Gertner promos.
Yeah.
Look them up on YouTube.
Yeah.
I bet there's a compilation.
There
It
is.
must be.
I've watched it.
And you didn't share this fact?
I can share it to the group.
You will.
You will.
I
and
will.
You are. But yeah, I fully. It was a slog in the middle. It was.
Yeah.
It had a good beginning, and it had a good end.
Yeah.
But the middle was stodgy as fuck.
Yeah. It's them
Really stodgy.
it's the tag match and then the Taz match after it. They don't go well in a row.
Yeah.
No.
They're really, really off. They're too slow. They're both slow paced. They're both like just clusterfucks. You know, I don't want to watch them wander around the arena. I don't, and like the tag match, I don't know who these guys are.
Yeah.
So why am I interested? What's my investment in a really slow match that has a lot of botches, and yeah, the two unknown guys get beat. Oh, I expected that.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah.
It's for me. That was. I think I remember picking up this DVD, and it was one of the one match that I wanted to watch was the main event.
Yeah.
Because it's like Dudleys versus Spike,
Yeah.
Dreamer and Sandman. But then the fucking standout is Awesome Tanaka.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It is.
Like,
To be fair, the crowd didn't even react to them when they came out.
no.
Nobody really cared. But they make you care. They make you invested in that match.
The thing is, though, for them to have a rematch at like One Night Stand 2005, like people must have gone back somehow and either seen that match or seen the rematch they had later on.
Yeah.
Someone's obviously seen that and thought, do you know what, that fucking was awesome. We need to do it again.
Yeah, do that again. Watch that again.
Because that's what that match, that pay-per-view, the first One Night Stand, was meant to literally be One Night Stand.
Yeah.
It was literally meant to be
A one-time only
here
thing.
is like a homage to what ECW was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Not a
he
launch...
taped it and I went around to his house the day after and watched it.
Yeah. I still have it on the old VHS somewhere. I'll have to dig it out. Original reactions and music and everything.
Nice. I may need to see that.
Yeah.
But it morphed into something else because that show was so popular based on the memories of old ECW fans and all that. And basically, it morphed into something else because it got that popular. People wanted to see more.
Yeah.
And that's why WWE CW happened. And
but that was just an abomination but nobody would take on the actual ECW as it used to be.
No.
Yeah.
Which is why they ended up with that.
It didn't fit their programming.
Well, nobody wanted non-PG programming, essentially. So,
I mean, those two pay-per-views, the One Night Stand, One Night Stand, I got One Night Stand too, the one with the Cena RVD match.
that wasn't.
That shouldn't have happened, really.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah.
But there was a couple of good matches on that second one, namely the hardcore match. I did like the Cena match just for the sheer hostility that Cena got.
Yeah.
But again,
it wasn't.
it
Yeah.
wasn't
It didn't need to happen.
No. But like I say, the original one was meant to be. This is what you remember from ECW,
Which it
which
was.
is why Chris Jericho was announced as Lionheart.
Yeah.
For example,
But-
you had Benoit Guerrero on there.
Yeah.
Billed as the dream match that Heyman wished he could have booked but never could.
Mm.
Things like that. It was meant to be a
I mean,
one-off.
you had Mysterio Psychosis and everyone booed because Mysterio did the 619.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see, that was stupid. That was like, at the end of the day, we're having this one night where we're doing ECW shit. Do your ECW shit. Then go bring in the fucking WWE crap into this.
Yeah.
Everybody hated Rey Mysterio anyway. Everybody hated that title run anyway. Yeah. So why is he then coming into something where he didn't do that move and then doing it? That's Rey Mysterio's fault for being a moron.
Yeah.
That. The only other thing I disliked about that show was how Joel Gertner got bitched.
He didn't get to do his bit.
No,
That's what was
all
annoying
he
about
did
it. He was
turned
there,
up- he was
and
there,
he
he turned
didn't
up
get
and-
to do the bit.
He turned up and begged for a job, and
Yeah.
then got kicked in the arse.
Yeah,
but then
it's
they
fucking
did,
stupid.
They did Hardcore Homecoming. I think he's on the first or second one of them, and he does like his full.
Spiel.
He does the full spiel, and then someone's like there with him. Going, "You can't say that," and he's like,
Jules?
"I believe I can, because I don't give a fuck."
Why not?
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, you need somebody like that on. If you're going for the ECW feel, you need to go whole hog.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't do it half-assed.
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel right. It's not a tribute then, is it? This is what we think our vision of ECW should have been instead of a tribute,
Yeah.
which is what it was.
No.
But yeah,
It was
okay.
It's worth watching. At the end of the day, innit?
well, ideally,
Yeah.
watch the DVD version rather than the network version.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh,
So-
the Heatwave.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Watch the DVD version because the version that I watched on the network wasn't fantastic.
No. Yeah. Get the DVD.
So yeah,
So, any other thoughts?
we need to
No.
watch more ECW.
Yeah.
And rightly so we will. With our next episode, December to Dismember.
Yes!
Oh, fuck.
But this time we'll be doing an alternate commentary rather than a review.
Hey, less work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
So
he's
a pay-per-view I've never seen. I don't think you've ever seen, have you?
No.
And Paul's seen it once.
I've seen it about 3 times.
Why?
What?
Because I have. Because I'm a glutton for punishment.
Wow.
I thought you'd be like, I enjoyed it.
Now, obviously, I don't think it's going to matter whether we watch it on the network or not, this one.
Well, it's going to be network for me.
It's going to be network for me.
We'll have to do this again, but we'll watch it and then commentate as we're recording with it on mute again.
Yeah,
fair
it's
enough.
the easiest way of doing it. I mean,
yeah.
I know Darren's got the original DVD that I had. Darren has it.
Well,
was it donated?
It was...
Or did you buy it off, yeah?
It was more like...
We'll watch it on the network.
Forced into his hand.
We're not going to know what the music's like anyway if we're watching on mute.
It's exactly the same anyway.
Right.
Well, you're not really missing much music-wise, are we, really?
It's
the big slow?
It's basically, obviously, it's all licensed to WWE, isn't it, at that point? So they can play it whatever they want to do at that point. But I've got my opinions on that whole show.
Yeah.
I've actually gone on record to say what it is. All I'm going to say is aerial.
Fair enough.
Leave it at that.
That's right, yeah. That was Heatwave 98. So, Paul, give yourself some plugs.
You can find me at RAD Live. You can find us on Facebook. We are on Twitter at UKRAD Podcast. We are on YouTube. And we are on, I've forgotten now.
Stitcher.
Oh, we are on Stitcher, iTunes, and all other good podcast catchers that are out there.
Bunker, give yourself some plugs.
My plugs? You can probably listen to me on the Lost Art of Podcasting, no doubt, at some point. You can find them on Twitter, on Spreaker, and all good podcasting places.
At Lost Art Podcast.
There you go. Other than that, I'm about to get killed by my wife. So, I'll leave it with...
she sat outside?
Yes.
Okay.
And has been for like half an hour. So I'm going to get murdered. So I'll leave it with fuck the big show, and I'll see you next time.
So yeah, again, find Lost Art of Wrestling on Facebook, Twitter, and all the other podcast places. But for that, I've been Coxie.
I've been Paul the Hat Guy.
Bunkle's just left because he'd had to shoot off.
Yeah.
Because Katie's waiting for him. I best text her. It's alright, I'll text her later and apologise.
Sorry, not sorry.
That's him not allowed out again. It's probably like, I've done for 9. It's like, no,
and join us for December to Dismember via Skype.
Yeah. Not even that, it'll be phoned in. Like,
literally.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So, whoops.
Whoops-a-doo.
So, yeah, and he's been Paul the Hat Guy Flinders. And you've been listening. Thanks very much.